everyone. Welcome to our fundraiser. Before we start, if you already didn't know, Stephanie had oral surgery a couple days ago. So she's a little
dental surgery.
Yeah, she got her wisdom teeth pulled. I was 18 when I got mine pulled. And I remember saying, you should probably get yours pulled too. And she was like, no, dude, I'm fine. And but the headaches and everything got too much. So even though she is a little out of it,
I'm not out of it.
We still are here to raise money for the Humane Society of the United States. Now, the reason why we're doing it,
I'm not out of it, by the way.
Yes, and the reason we're doing it this way is because we want to do it through YouTube. That way, 100% of the proceeds go directly to the Humane Society of the United States. YouTube is a little funny about doing certain shelters. So they okayed the Humane Society. We checked in on it. They are taking care of everybody from dogs to cats to skunks. They are helping the wildlife. They are doing everything they can right now to put bodies on the ground. They're also helping with all the little shelters that Stephanie and I are constantly promoting on this channel. So there is a donate button. Some of you are going...
Who's the one who's on dental
surgery?
Of
you were going, where's the button to donate? I just looked on it. See, guys, see that little... If Stephanie stops moving,
I can't see it.
Sorry. There we go. See that donate button right there? That you hit that donate button and then you put in what you want to donate. 100% of the proceeds go to the American, not American Humane. That's what we did for Hurricane Helene. This is the Humane Society of the United States.
Yes.
100% of the proceeds. And we know for a fact that it is going, it's not Archwell in any way. It is going to people that need help on the ground. It is so wonderful to see so many people. But we have exciting guests that we have never had on this show. She is a lover of animals. We are a lover of hers. Huge fans.
We're fangirling.
We are totally fangirling right now. She is not yet come on, but in a couple minutes, she will be here. I keep looking because I'm so excited. We are huge fans.
We are going to surprise you guys. Oh, are we going to surprise him? Because I just put it on Twitter, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
According to Taz, is going to be on our show.
Somebody just asked to show it again. See that donate button? Hit that donate button right there.
Get it right in the center, dude.
Okay.
Donate. See
donate.
The blue.
Yeah.
Blue. Go to the blue donate button.
Sorry. Yeah. Go right there. Hit that donate button. It's going to then give you a receipt to show that you gave to the Humane Society of the United States.
100% of the proceeds. YouTube is taking nothing today. It is all going to the animals.
Yes.
Thank God.
And we are so excited. And thank you, especially to Meghan Markle, for giving us such great content today to talk about. Because boy, is this going to be a jam-packed show.
It's going to be a regular show.
How was your
surgery? Everything's fine. I had one taken out. I had one extracted 2 days ago. The days are all mixed up for me now.
Yeah, you woke up
2 days
today
ago.
And you had no idea.
I go, what's going on? I had one extracted 2 days ago, and then the other 3 will be extracted next week.
Yes.
So I'm doing well. I'm on medication. Not like goofy medication. I'm on medication to help me from infectious stuff.
But on pain medication.
I got a little pain medication,
yes,
but I'm also
I'm
a little bit of pain medication. Yeah. And I call that wine.
Yes.
That's what I call wine.
Guys, can you believe how Meghan is exploiting this fire? And we're just going to show you all the ways that she's doing it, down to the fact that she's now using the fire as an excuse to push her show back. That is what people do in the business. It's called shelved, or not shelved, or kind of like pushed.
She's always blaming things. During the panel for Oh God, what was that panel for? Was it Better Up?
Which one?
The one when the war broke out and Anderson Cooper
Oh,
couldn't show
that
up.
was Healthy Minds.
Healthy Minds.
Carson Daly.
Healthy Minds was ruined because of the Israeli war.
Yes.
Then
it was their fault.
The pandemic ruined their enclave into society, into
Yes.
California society.
Yes.
Now the fire is going to ruin Meghan's cooking show.
100%.
It's always an excuse with this girl.
Yes, yes. So it's always an excuse, but like you said the other day, Meghan never met a tragedy that she
could not exploit
or didn't like.
She could not meet. She's never met a fire that she could not exploit.
There's revealing. What do you think of the purpose of delaying the show? Will they? We'll talk about.
Yes. I'm going to give it away. Revealing is another guest on the show. So why don't we answer that question, Revealing, when you come on?
But can we also talk, when we're talking about that, can we talk about
the backlash?
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And you guys all remember how that was supposed to come out last year.
Oh, what's her name?
Rachel.
Ziegler. Sorry, again, I'm on.
This has Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs written all over it.
Oh, yeah.
Because here's the thing. I actually looked it up, and there have been, and I'm being totally sarcastic because as somebody who we lived in California,
for 13 years.
Unfortunately, you're used to this. It sucks. It's just, you're just used to it, and it sucks. And but Meghan and Harry have lived in California since there have been tragic fires. So
happens every year, unfortunately.
The fact that they're exploiting this one proves that this does have something to do with, now I don't have to put out this terrible show that everyone is going after.
People seem to hate it.
Yes.
People seem to hate it. So I guess the fire might be a good distraction.
Exactly.
I mean, they've done it before. They used the pandemic. They used the Israeli war. They used it all. It's like, oh God.
Well, while we're waiting for Taz, let's show this breaking. I think it's breaking. I hadn't seen it until I saw this. So, but guys, if you're just tuning in, we are raising funds for the Humane Society of the United States. If you hit that donate button, 100% of everything goes to that charity, and they are helping people on the ground, the small little shelters that need help, the vets that need help. They are doing everything. They're also doing it for the wildlife, the bunny rabbits, the little deer. I saw a bunch of donkeys, hanging out in the neighborhood. They're getting water to all those
coyotes.
Animals. We want to help all those animals, and this is our way of doing it.
Anything you can give is much appreciated. 100% of the proceeds will be going to the Humane Society to help the animals that are afflicted by those fires. So thank you so much.
Meghan Markle postpones Netflix show release date amid Los Angeles wildfires. Stephanie, while I'm reading this, can you please look up the last time LA had a wildfire, please? And how devastating and when it happened? Just put up the last time they had it. As we focus on the needs of those impacted by the wildfires in my home state of California, she said in a statement, Meghan needed to make a statement. If Meghan doesn't make a statement, then what's the point, really? And of course, she made the statement to People Magazine, because People Magazine, who else is going to take her statements and take her seriously? The series will premiere on March 4th. So we actually have.
Why am I looking this up? Because
it was
3 years ago with
that's
the Malibu
what I'm saying.
fires.
The Malibu fires.
Yeah.
And that was 3 years ago. Meghan and Harry were hawking crap back then. Why didn't they make a statement? And last year there was
Yeah,
It's every year.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I was just trying to prove a point.
Oh, I thought you really wanted me to look that up.
No, I was just trying to prove a point.
I thought you were on a rampage.
Stephanie, we have a date. It looks like Meghan has been listening to me. Do you guys remember when I said, why aren't they putting this out in the spring? Why aren't they putting this out? Why would they put this in the dead of winter?
So now they're pushing it.
They're pushing it to March 4th. Stephanie, could it be any hotter in this kitchen?
I'm sorry.
Good Lord.
You know, after you have surgery, I get cold for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because I'm slowly passing on. This surgery will kill me. No, but she was listening to us. We were like, why would you put out a cooking show?
I said, Meghan, if you are listening to me, you should have put it out in the spring or Valentine's Day.
Look at that.
We got a date, everybody. March 4th.
But this also gives them time to edit stuff.
It's Snow White. It's Snow White.
This also gives them time to change things around, maybe not put mint on everything.
Yeah.
Maybe not look as stupid as she did when she was going, whoop,
yeah.
whoop, whoop.
Tanya, how can I, if it doesn't work and you're in another country,
it's a blue donate
and
button.
If it doesn't work, then the fact that you're here and you're spending time with us, that is enough. I don't want you to stress out. Maybe you can try to do it directly through just go to the website,
the Humane Society
of the United States, or there's actually Humane Society International. Go to that website. And I bet you could go to that and give if you want. But the fact that you're even trying, thank you so much. Don't feel like you have to. And the people that can't, look, we get it. There are days where not everybody can give. The fact that you're here is enough. So that is fine with us. Taz is here. So we are going to put I can't wait. I can't wait.
I am fangirling. Oh my God. I am losing my mind. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
If anybody doesn't know already, I'm trying to be quiet because Stephanie said, don't scream when you see her.
Don't, I'll be going red. You're making me red.
You got me through the pandemic. You were like,
guys,
you were just
honestly.
like my person. I swear, every night
I would listen to you.
Yeah, so great. Okay, I'm a huge fan. Let's get that out of the way. Anyway, so Taz was kind enough, even though it's super late and we're not going to have her all night, but she was kind enough to come on because you are an animal lover. I see.
Absolutely. Yes. I'll do anything for the furry, for the spiky, for the winged, you name it. There's absolutely anything that I can do to help, especially animals in these situations. Of course, I'm going to be all over it. So yes.
Oh, are you watching all the coverage of the LA fires?
I have to dip in and out of it, obviously, because I mean it's obviously very upsetting to see. It's unbelievable. This sort of thing, obviously, like I've got family out in Australia, and they get hit regularly by the fires. You know, I'm friends with Shauna from the Vintage Read. You know, Australia goes through it, but to see you guys be hit as badly, it's like watching a horror film, in all honesty, and the fact that it's getting worse every day. And then, you know, I'm sitting in the UK and I'm watching it happen, and it's just awful. It really is. So I dip in and out of it, and then I have to watch like some Disney cartoons.
I hear you. Yeah. I put you on to veg out. Yeah, definitely. You and Bold and the Beautiful reruns. But
yeah.
Thank you so much for helping with this fundraiser. It is so wonderful. Again, guys, if you're just joining us, we're raising funds for the Humane Society of the United States. Hit that donate button. 100% of the proceeds go directly to them. And
whatever Nancy and I make on this particular one, we are going to send it all there.
Yeah.
So.
And then as always, our parents match the donations. They're in Henderson right now. They'd be here singing with us, but they're in their other home. But let's get to, okay, so obviously you see what's going on with Harry and Meghan.
Oh,
And I'm
yes.
so glad you're the first guest on the show because I mean, I think for me, the
What?
reason why
The
I'm
pushing.
I love you so much is because you were the first one to kind of come out and show your face and just be like, this girl isn't right. There's something wrong with this person.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, there was lots of us at the time. I say lots, obviously it's grown as a community, the YouTube community, the royal commentators, the royal experts, whatever people want to call themselves. It's got so huge now. And yeah, to be one of the, I wouldn't say I'm one of the original ones, because I remember Ashley from Danger Zone and Murky Meg. There were lots of people around, but yeah, I was one of the first ones to start showing our faces. Oh, my face getting out there. That comes with its own round of insults and abuse. But yeah,
You're so pretty. Now, were you like ever, I mean, we've had our scuffles with the Sussex Squad, but nothing like you. I heard it was just like you were scared, like you were terrified.
Yeah, there were times. I mean, I had pictures at one point of my front door, my full street address going up. There were people sending the most disgusting things I won't repeat on your channel, but we had death threats. We've had police called round to our house. We've had, I mean, it's been horrible, not because anyone was here, but because idiots think it's funny to call the emergency services out to pretend to do, I think you guys call it like swatting in America, which is very different because your police officers have guns, and thankfully, they don't have rammed down the door in this country. But I was in Spain for one of them. We were on holiday in Spain, and I get a phone call from the police, and they're like, "Oh, you're not home," and I'm like, "No, I am not. I'm in another country." And someone had put in just a false report of a crime happening in my property. So yeah, it's there are some things where you can laugh it off and you see people are just trolling, it's ridiculous. But then when some of these trolls, as you guys know, they take it to the next degree. It's awful. I mean, I've watched other YouTubers where their children have been dragged into it. These are underage children, and it's just, they are really the most disgusting fan base for any other celebrity. And I've followed other celebrities for years. People, we always used to talk about Beyonce's, the Swifties, and the Beehive, and no one has a fan base as vile and as aggressive as Harry and Meghan's. And I think the fact that they've never called them out, they've even phoned some of the worst ones and applauded them. They obviously invite Sussex Squad to certain events. That's why you see them there. That Harry and Meghan have met up with them and things like that, and they obviously support that sort of behavior, and that says everything about them, doesn't it, really? Do you
think there's like a concentrated group of them? There's obviously not a lot, because if there were more of them than there were us, her numbers would be great and she would be selling out of everything. But do you think that concentrated group, they coordinate to like certain thing? That's what I think. I think they're very coordinated, but she definitely has something to do with it.
They also,
some way.
I think they have bot farms involved. Because there's times where we've all seen it. We've seen it ourselves, especially when it's a coordinated, targeted attack, maybe on the Princess of Wales, and you just see all of these accounts, hundreds of accounts, and it's the exact same wording. And these people could be in any country around the world, and you're thinking to yourself, why is someone in Saudi Arabia writing something exactly the same to match someone in North Carolina or in Australia, New Zealand, Japan? And then you're like, it's obviously coordinated. So I think they have got a genuine fan base, and they've obviously got people that just drink the Kool-Aid when it comes to these guys. We've seen it already with their ambulance chasing stunt that they have been doing. Which is actually...
I love that's their new name, is ambulance chasers or tragedy chasers. I mean, that was all over. That was all over X today. It was so funny. And I love that you're on X and that you have a bigger presence now. You had but now you're more like out there, and I think it's great. I think it's so great that we finally. I mean, people were saying in the chat just now, Justine Bateman came out and said, "Wow, something.
Yeah."
Did you guys see that?
Yeah, she did.
Hollywood are not drinking the Kool-Aid when it comes to this couple anymore. And let's be honest, them turning up in the middle of this fire. This is not like the cleanup and everything stopped. These fires are still raging. They don't know which way it's going to turn. There are still more people that are in danger every hour that passes. And Harry and Meghan go there with their security team. They get a tour where some residents have not been allowed to see their own properties. And when you think that they have taken fire marshals and safety experts away from doing their actual job, where they're meant to be helping the residents, to take these two, no doubt with the TMZ photographer, their security team, and taking them for their tour. That's not what you should be doing at all. If you genuinely cared about people, go there by all means, help, give out food. We know because they tell everybody that Archwell are partnered with World Central Kitchen. Go there, shut up, do some work.
Well, but this does remind us a lot of Uvalde. I mean, this is the same pattern that she is constantly showing the world.
This to me is, well, Uvalde was the worst, but like this to me is a very close second, because it was so obvious that they were manipulating, going to the mayor of Pasadena and somebody telling them, make sure you tell the press that they came out of nowhere and they were anonymous. How are you anonymous when we have a freaking video? We literally have a video of them next to Gavin Newsom's wife, the First Lady of California, and the mayor of Pasadena. How is that anonymous?
Wait,
they just happened to get that spot?
Come on, girls. They were wearing masks. Of course that makes
them
anonymous. Like Clark Kent.
Yeah.
You know, they were wearing masks. I mean, of course no one would be able to know that they're people of importance. Like you said, situated between Gavin Newsom's wife and the mayor of Pasadena. Of course, you know.
How would anybody have known at all? To those who haven't seen it, I'm just going to play it real fast because I want everyone to see how disgusting this is. I mean, I was in total shock when I saw this. I was
horrific.
At last count, more than 800 evacuees were seeking services at the center there, and that's Josh Friday as well. He's the chief service officer.
So that's Gavin Newsom's wife.
Yes.
Okay. And then there's Harry and Meghan, and then to next to Harry and Meghan, and she's wearing that damn jewelry. And next to them,
why is he behind Meghan? Why isn't he doing something? He's just like behind her.
I don't know.
But look, he doesn't know what to do unless he's told, does he? He's got to wait for his instructions.
But was the jewelry really that necessary? Was that?
I think it's welded to her. I think she'd possibly have to have surgery to have that removed. She's got to show people, hasn't she? I've got Diana's tank watch, look, and the bracelet that my ex-husband gave me. I mean, come on, that's always been a bit of a one that's always wobbled my brain. But
that's so funny.
It's like
in that clip. You see that everyone's wearing gloves. Meghan's not wearing gloves.
No.
Oh, why would she wear gloves?
Wearing a mask on her face because she wants to look incognito. No, she doesn't. She's the same as she was wearing a baseball cap in the crowd.
Yeah.
You know,
nobody can tell that's Prince Harry. Nobody can tell.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Why would anyone think that was Harry? I mean, why? She broke up. Oh no.
Oh, Daz.
Hello?
No, Daz.
Hello?
Are you back? Are you back?
No.
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, we see you. We hear you.
We hear you. We see you.
Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Ta-da! Yeah. What were we saying, ladies? Where were we?
We were just saying that Harry, the jewelry and Harry trying to be incognito.
But Taz,
the baseball cap. That's what I was trying to say. When you see the crowd with the crowd of people, Meghan's now from earlier not wearing a baseball cap. Now she's wearing that blue LA baseball cap. It's so people can spot her. It's so the camera can follow her. With a crowd of people walking around, just look for the woman in a blue baseball cap. You know, she's so obvious. Anyway,
and that fake hug. I started the hashtag. I started the hashtag today. What was it? One tear, left eye go. Hashtag one tear, left eye go. Yeah. And I hope that takes off because that definitely is for a moniker.
Yeah.
She was really odd, and I posted a video last night. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but I managed to piece together this moment where she is standing with that group of people, the Pasadena mayor and that. She is so completely lost, and she's hugging the mayor, even though she spent the last couple of hours with him having a tour, you know, hugging him like they've just seen each other. And then she goes over to pick something up and then doesn't pick something up, and she turns around, she realizes the camera's on her still, so she hugs the other guy, and then she goes to hug that girl again, and then she hugs the chef, and then she hugs the girl that's with the chef. And Meghan's just spinning around going, what can I do? I need to touch people. I need to hug. And it's like, even the news reporter that called her Princess Markle turned around and said, Meghan's giving people's hugs because that's so important. Yes, because that's what everybody needed right then. Meghan to just stand there like a revolving door hugging people. Just next.
Yeah.
That ought to make the Netflix show work now. I mean, that's going to make her popular.
I mean, Taz, what do you think about them pushing the date for the Netflix show? What do you think about that?
I don't know whose suggestion that is. I can imagine that's come from their PR to make it look like Meghan actually cares. But let's be honest, ladies, they didn't stop Oprah when Prince Philip was dying. Are you telling me now she cares about her Netflix show not launching?
I think this is a Snow White sort of situation with Disney. I think they're going to try to do some reshoots, to be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, March 4th.
Oh, they'll be editing and reshooting, and they're going to take the mint out. Like all the things that, see, we were the focus group, Taz. Like we were the focus group. And now
I think so.
And now they're going to take out all the stuff that we made fun of.
Yeah.
Like that's what's going to happen.
So that's going to be 90%.
Oh, sorry. What?
I think that's going to be 90% of the content then. Let's be
honest. Oh, I know. Yes. Well, you have been so wonderful to even give us any time for our fundraiser.
It's late there. We know and we appreciate you.
We hope to do a collab one day where we can really have a great chat. You are just hilarious and wonderful.
You're so smart, and we love you so much. We're fangirling out.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want? So
you did a show last night.
Yeah, you did a show last night. Anything upcoming that you want to talk about?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm just prepping myself if they do drop this Netflix show, because I'm going to sit there and binge watch it back to back. That's the whole thing. It's like, I think a limited number of us watch it, so then nobody else has to, and we can all dissect it and put it out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the minute, no, I'm just, I think the next video I'm going to do, I'm just going to concentrate on the real royals. I think everybody's really oversaturated with Harry and Meghan and this latest publicity stunt. Because like you said, with Vivaldi, it's the same stomach churning, trauma chasing, ambulance chasing, publicity vultures. They're absolutely vile. And then you see the devastation, and you see real people out there that have lost absolutely everything. And these two are just trying to basically get themselves positive PR, and it's kind of monstrous, really. Like I said, this isn't they've just turned up a couple of days after the fires have been stopped. They're actively, by being there, they're wanting that tour, they're taking away real people, doing good things to make sure that they're given attention. And are you sure all of those people wanted to be in their photographs for TMZ? You know, I'm not sure everybody wants to be photographed showing their devastation. I hate it even when the reporters go around and go, so how do you feel, sir? You've just watched your entire home burn down. How are you feeling? He's not going to go like, do you know what? I'm going to do some cartwheels.
I know. It's like, it's the greatest day ever. Yeah. Your cat's missing. Yeah. How do you feel? Yeah.
So my husband and I, after you showed how to make the donation, I'll be honest, I watched you guys log in. I was like, so where do I donate? And I saw the YouTube, the blue button. And I was like, I don't want this to go anything to YouTube. So I'm really glad you guys clarified that. My husband and I have made a donation to go towards it.
Thank you so much.
So
you're amazing. Thank you.
No, I just want to do anything I can to help. You know what I'm like with the animals. Like I said, with the Australia fires, I raised money to go towards, with the help of everybody else, but everybody came together and we went to animal hospitals. So yeah, straight away.
Wow. Thank you so much. Yeah, 100% is going to the animals, and then my parents are matching
I
the
love that.
donation.
Yeah.
And they're gonna send that over. So
Thank you so much.
Taz, this
Yeah.
has meant so much to us. Thank you so much for coming on.
My
And
pleasure.
just maybe have a glass of wine and cuddle up with your
Glass
husband.
of wine, girl.
And
your
husband's
pajamas.
your husband's very good looking too.
Yes,
by the
he
way.
is. He's
Yes.
very good
He
looking.
is.
Yes.
I'm a very lucky lady, and he's
Yeah.
been so good because I said, look, guys, I've got to clock in tonight just to say hi to you guys and that. So he's actually upstairs. He took the dogs upstairs. They're happy as anything. They're in bed with my husband right now as I'm down here filming in my
We
pajamas.
appreciate you so much,
Man,
Taz,
so
and
wonderful.
we will please
Anytime.
hopefully in the future do some sort of collab with you.
Anytime.
We love you so much.
Anytime.
Thank
I'd love to
you.
come back on. We'll do a live together or we'll just do a video. But yeah, just tap me up, guys. Good luck with the fundraiser. Everybody
you.
can donate. Do it. But yeah,
We
I'll
love
see you guys soon.
We love you.
Bye. Bye. Mwah.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
I know.
I don't know what to say. I'm so Twitter pated right now.
I hope I wasn't too big of a dork.
I think I was way bigger, dorkier than you. I was like, ooh.
That was so nice of Taz to donate.
Taz,
You guys and everyone who has donated. Someone
Gigi
just
said
told me
we're
we're
almost
close
at
our goal. Oh wow,
5,000,
that is
so
amazing.
That's all we wanted to do today. So
yeah,
that's
we
a big
want
deal.
we want to help any way we can. We realize we don't have a huge platform, and this is our only way. And so, we were all fangirling.
We were all fangirling now.
Well, she reached out. I mean, the fact that this is when people reach out to you and they say, "How can I help?"
How
and
can
it's
I help?
That's when you know they're the real ones, as the kids would say. The real ones. She's a real one. She's a good person.
She is an animal lover to the core.
Yeah.
Unlike Meghan Markle, who dumps dogs.
Yes.
Dumps dogs.
Now, we're gonna have some more guests on the show.
It's still happening.
It's still happening. We can't wait. But before we do, we'll talk to you guys a little bit. I love the elevate the chat. Talk about elevating the chat. Yeah, that was elevation to the max.
Did you send our gals?
Yes, I'm sending it right now.
Okay, our
Yeah.
gals. But just it is a shame, and I think Taz actually and all three of us agree that during a disaster, to have that much publicity going your way and then postponing it by using the fires, when in fact you're just postponing it because it's not going to do well.
Dude, it's so low rent.
It's so low rent, and it's so
obvious.
It's so obvious.
It's obvious.
It's obvious. It's like, we know that you're not going to make ratings on this. We know the ratings will fail. We know that everyone's making fun of you, but for you to use a fire that is taking out people's homes, apartments, trailers, animals are dying, and just go, you know what? I think I'm just going to go to March. I think I'm just going to go to March because this is just not what I thought.
You guys
it would
don't
be.
like me.
You guys just don't like me. And I'm going to use a national emergency, a tragedy to get past this. Well, you know what, Megan, you know what? Karma sucks. Karma sucks. Karma's not going to be on your side.
No. So she sucks.
So she sucks. But
So
we got to take the
transparent.
mint out.
Yeah.
Everyone take the mint out.
I couldn't believe it because I recognized Gavin Newsom's wife right away, and I was just so like my stomach
got knots.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
It turned. It was just like, oh,
Do you think
God.
she'll use the postponed date as an excuse for the show failing?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
But
absolutely.
she put out a statement. So let's
Oh,
read the statement.
Let's read this fine statement.
Meghan Markle has decided to postpone the release date of her new Netflix series With Love, Meghan, as wildfires continue to devastate her hometown of Los Angeles. Again, this happens every year, okay? For her to act like this is a tsunami that has hit like, I mean, she's treating it. Well, again, she's treating it because she's crazy.
Just keep reading it.
But they make sure to say this. They make sure to say this, guys. At the request of Meghan, and with the full support of Netflix, the release of the series and heartfelt tribute to the beauty of Southern California has been moved from its previously announced January 15th premiere date to March 4th due to the ongoing devastation caused by the Los Angeles wildfires.
Oh, God.
Does she think everything's going to grow back by March 4th? Like everything will be put back into place?
I guess.
Maybe.
Well, she's not that smart.
That's true. Oh, God. Okay. Let's see. The cutoff. Sorry. I'm supporting me in delaying the launch as we focus on the needs of those impacted by the wildfires in my home state of California, Meghan said in a statement on January 12th. So that is the statement. She wants to focus on the devastating fire that is going on right now, and that is why she needs to push the release date. Like I said, we're going to talk about this later with revealing. Oh, revealing's here.
There we go.
Here we go. Revealing.
For the love of God.
Now we can talk about Snow White. Hello,
Hi, ladies.
Marlene.
Hello,
Hi, everyone. Can I say something before, because it's on my mind and you were all just talking about it and I feel I'll forget. But does she think that if her show is released, it's gonna impact the people fight? Like, are the firefighters and first responders gonna be so their mind is not gonna be there because they're gonna watch the show? Like, how does delaying it help anything?
I think it's going to somehow blanket California and make it back the way it was, and everything will be rosy again. James Wood's house will be built back better. I have no idea. I really don't know what it is. Besides, I mean, I do know what it is. It's publicity. We're talking about it. Listen, this show was going to get buried either way. It's what, January 15th, right? What's the date? The 12th? I mean, this show is going to get buried. The only people that were going to watch it was people like us who were going to report back to everybody, so they wouldn't have to watch it. So, I mean,
sorry, the dogs are going nuts.
Yeah.
That's okay.
but it was obviously a public. This is something Kim Kardashian
what are we
would
talking
do.
about?
Revealing had a very good point on asking, like, does she think this is somehow going to help the situation, the fire situation?
Oh, God, no. No. You should. Revealing. I mean, what is a narcissist? You know a lot about narcissists. What is she thinking right now?
That's kind of what I was trying to allude to, that she thinks she's so important and her show is so important that if it's released right now, it's going to impact the wildfires negatively. I mean, people are just going to be glued to their TV and they're not going to be able to do their jobs. And I mean, it's just self-centeredness already.
Thank you, Karen. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Okay, I just want to say we did hit our goal of $5,000, but we're still going.
We
Thank
hit
you
it.
to everybody. You guys are amazing. We love you so
Wow,
much.
it's only been 38 minutes and we hit our goal of $5,000.
You guys are amazing. It's going directly. There's no we have to wait or anything. It goes directly to the Humane Society of the United States, helping the animals. We are so excited. Thank you. We love this community more than anything. You guys are our best friends, honestly, and thank you so much.
Yay. So revealing, before we bring on our next guest, just really quickly, we're not getting rid of you. I'm saying before we our next one, you're ground zero. So what is it?
Does she want that?
Yeah, she puts it on.
Yeah.
Okay. She's fine. You're ground zero. What is it like there right now with these fires?
So
You're in LA.
I actually grew up in the Glendale area. And my dad, who passed away 3 years ago, I still monitor his home, and they were evacuated. My friends have been evacuated. My mom was 2 miles from the evacuation warnings, but luckily that warning went away, but I'm, keeping track of that all the time. My mom's not very good with technology, so I'm just, I wanna make sure that she's, aware of what's going on, and if you look at the map, it looks like it's caving in towards that San Fernando Valley, both the Palisades fire and the Eaton fire, so it's it seems like it's coming from both sides.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm in Riverside County, so
Mhm.
I'm further away, but we have wildfires here all the time, and the electric company keeps shutting off our power because they don't want we're having really strong winds here too. They don't want any spark or anything to ignite,
Of
and
course.
yeah, so we have a red flag warning until Wednesday afternoon or so.
Ugh.
Yeah, so it's I have my things packed. So if I need to go, I go. I'm having pretty severe anxiety about leaving the house because I want to take my puppy with me everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Of
So
course.
yeah, and she was really scared of the winds. Like my windows were shaking.
Oh yeah, no, we remember
Yeah.
those Santa Anas. Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
and
terrible.
I'm on the 3rd floor, so it's I mean, it was really bad. It was really bad.
Well,
I remember
now
I
you.
mean,
I just that
I have.
this is-
I remember immediately texting you, and I was like, "My
Yeah.
cousins are in Sherman Oaks. If you need anything," and of course,
Now
revealing
it's- yeah.
she's misprepared. She's like, "I'm fine. I've been prepared."
Well, this is great that we do have someone who can actually talk and tell you about how it is just frantic and you're constantly wondering what's going on, and the last thing you want to see is Harry and Meghan walking around with their security taking up oxygen.
You
And-
guys,
and it cost the state of California more money for this stunt that they pulled than
Mm.
hello.
Sorry, Nancy. I'm getting goosebumps and my heart is racing that you bring this up because I am so full of rage about this. My mom's sister, my aunt, lives in Altadena. Her house is gone.
Oh
And
my God.
and my mom's brother, my uncle, he was an artist. And he passed away over 20 years ago. All of his paintings gone.
Oh man.
So it's
Thank you,
to
Louise.
see Meghan walking around, I don't know exactly where in Altadena she was walking around, but she could have been stepping over the remains of my uncle's paintings.
Oh.
It's just so infuriating. It's so you want to say it's a lack of self-awareness, but it's so much deeper than that.
It's
Can't
so
even,
much
man.
more.
I can't.
It's
Well,
so
we
infuriating.
let's bring on.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
revealing.
And give us all our love to your family. This is crazy, and the stunt they pulled. But we're going to get into it. Here we have at least the voice of reason, Sue Smith. Sue, how are you?
Hi, Sue.
I feel like I'm sitting here tearing up as revealing stuff.
Oh yeah. How are you? How are you? How are you?
I'm fine. I've been watching this whole time, and when I saw those pictures of Harry and Meghan walking with the mayor, they had to have arranged that with the mayor. That was basically just a pack walk, and
Yeah.
you have people who want to get to their homes. They don't even know if their homes are still standing. And here's Harry and Meghan walking through the ashes of somebody else's life. And I think that they came out of their little hidey hole today because Jennifer Garner was on TV with World Central Kitchen. And I think that there was no way they were going to not.
I saw that.
There was no way they were not going to do it. And I just finished my video for tomorrow. And my video, I have, of course, all the clips that a lot of you guys have seen the clips. But there's one clip where she grabs his hand and he rips his hand out of her hand because she's
I
trying-
can't wait to
have,
watch.
you must have.
she's
well,
still
most of
trying
I
to
haven't
control
seen
him.
that
There's
one
one video, I know you guys have seen it already, where they're walking in the secured area and Harry leans over and he's like, Megan, there's a camera. So she immediately lets go of him and runs to
that's
the
gonna
other
be a
side
good
of the
video.
barn.
Ooh,
Ooh.
everybody watch Sue's video.
This
that
was
sounds
nothing but a glorified
fun.
pap walk, and that's because, and I'll tell you something else. Selena Gomez donates $5 million of her own money.
Oh
Jamie Curtis donates $1 million of her own money.
Mhm.
Even the Kardashians, who are fame whores, sent money. I mean, not money. They sent food to all these firehouses and didn't say a word about it. And instead, Harry and Meghan go to People Magazine, and People Magazine writes this whole thing up about Archwell this and Archwell that. And any money they donate is coming from Archwell. It's other people's money that's been donated to them. They are not giving any of their own money towards this. Not a penny.
What do you guys think of this chick in the gray top? Do you think this woman works for them? Because she walked away with them then with the security guard and TMZ. So do you think she was just part of their entourage and Meghan needed somebody to hug? Because that's what I think.
I think this was a complete setup. This is the girl that, as they're walking away, Harry leans over to Meghan and Meghan runs around and puts her arm around this girl. I think this girl was a total plan. I'm not saying that she didn't lose everything. She was obviously upset and crying, but I somehow she's involved with Harry, Meghan, and Archwell, because if you notice when they're in their little circle talking, the only people in that circle were Harry, Meghan, this girl, the mayor, and Jose Andres. Nobody else was allowed to mingle with them in that circle. Nobody.
Yeah, she has a security badge.
What do you think, revealing? Do you think that's a plant?
I mean, they've done it before, right? At the Queen's funeral.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Right, they did.
I have a friend that I run my theories and thoughts by, and she's a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like detached from the situation.
Oh, yeah.
Diplomatic.
She gives me a perspective that's unbiased, and it's good to hear it, from people. And she said, what if this is a woman that, she lost her home and Harry and Meghan came for her, or she works for Archwell, but she lives in this area. Like she's an employee of theirs who, lost her home. I mean, it could be that, but no matter how you, cut the whatever, she only mingled with people she knew then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. So either way, she wasn't there for the people. She was there for whoever, I don't know, whatever she could gain from people.
Well, let's look at this. Here's the video that reveal. I put your videos together. Is that okay? Can we show them?
I love this. Yes.
Okay.
I was texting last night with her. She's like, you can use them.
You're so good. If you guys don't follow Revealing on X, you're missing out, because this is how we found
I love
her.
her stuff.
She's
I mean, and follow Sue on YouTube, give
and
her a
X
sub,
too.
and follow Revealing on YouTube, because these two ladies,
They get it perfectly.
they're my news.
Yes.
They're my news stories.
Yeah. So here's Revealing's clips.
Don't want to send blankets or water, just send your cash.
I really like that one. Just send your cash.
Send your
Okay,
cash.
here she is with like we were just talking about. Look at Harry. When he grows his hair out in the back, it just comes.
It looks like a big bulge.
I noticed that too. I was like, what's wrong with Harry's head?
What is that?
Did someone accidentally shave? Like was Meghan giving him a haircut and she lost control of the clippers and it went up halfway to his?
It looks swollen.
He just.
I
needs
thought
to
the hat was too
live
tight.
Yeah.
Do you guys know? Do you guys remember the beginning of Something About Mary? Oh God. Do you guys remember that
Are you
scene?
talking about that zipper scene?
Yeah, the zipper
Stephanie,
scene. That's
good
what
Lord.
it looks like.
You are so bad.
That's what it looks like.
What is wrong with you?
Sorry.
Oh yeah, it
She
looks like
knows what I'm talking
it
about.
looks like a pointer's butt popping out of his hat.
It's like that scene from Something About Mary.
Oh my god!
A
Just so
bleeding
you guys
scrotum.
know,
We got a bleeder.
we got a
A
bleeder.
bleeding scrotum.
Just so you guys know, we are raising money.
Surpassed our goal already, guys. Thank you
We're
so much.
raising money for the Humane Society of the United States, and we're already at $6,422.
Thank you.
Thank you, this whole
Yay!
community. You guys are freaking awesome.
It's all going to the babies.
It is all going to the animals directly, no middleman. We love that, even though we love YouTube, but it's nice not to have a middleman. Okay.
Can I just make one comment? To the people who left and abandoned your animals, you suck.
There's a special place in hell.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I saw a video of horses. They didn't even let them loose to fend. They corralled them. So these poor horses had nowhere to go. The dogs that were walking up to firefighters for help.
Yeah.
I know.
How could you leave and leave your animals behind?
Oh,
How?
I know. And that's why it's
Well,
people like you and Revealing and Taz who are helping us help these
Meghan-
animals.
Ask Bogart. Meghan Markle did it to him. There's
Meghan
a-
Markle
there's-
dumped her dog.
There's a
Bogart.
special
Yes,
place
she
in
did.
hell for people that can just leave their dogs.
Yeah, you just leave them.
You just leave them. So let's go back to something not so depressing.
This is their second visit today. We were here earlier today, and they were serving food anonymously. No one knew they were serving food.
Okay. All right.
Can I say something really quick?
Yes.
That building that's behind him, I used to ice skate in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I was a little
Okay.
girl, I know the whole area. It's
Anonymously,
so,
my butt.
exactly. How much did this guy get paid?
Well, you'll notice in every video and in every picture that TMZ has, he's right there with them. And then later on in that video that you just showed where Harry hugs him, he hands Harry and Meghan his business card.
I saw that. Yeah. But you know what? You can actually see his soul leaving his body. Like he sold his soul. Like you could tell he is not happy about doing this. Either he was forced to or he took a bribe, allegedly, because this is not something you do in a tragedy. You say no to stuff like this. This is disgusting.
No one knew they were serving food.
Now, Revealing, you panned in on this. Why did
So
your editor's eye do that?
So his face, like he does a really weird gesture with his mouth, and I don't know what it means. And then at the same time, Meghan and her fake, hand over her mouth. I can't believe this is happening. I don't know. It bothers me.
I hear you. No, let's look at that. Oh, look at
Like it's
looking
almost
at the
like
camera. But he looks right at the camera like he knows it's burnt right there.
yeah.
That's
Look.
sick.
Wait, who is that? Sorry.
That is the mayor of Pasadena.
Oh
That's the
God.
mayor of Pasadena. But
And
they
that's
all
that-
knew the cameras were on them. They all knew the cameras from TMZ were right there.
Of course. And that's the bodyguard that follows Harry around everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, gross.
So sick.
I had to make funny ones. Oh, this
Yeah,
one.
she's-
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, explain this. Set this one up.
Yeah, set this one up, Revealing.
So Meghan had walked away, and I believe that's Jose Andres is talking
Yes.
to the lady in gray. And Meghan comes back and taps his arm and is like, "Okay, that's enough talking to her. I'm back." And then you'll notice he actually moves towards Meghan and eventually puts his arm around Meghan.
Yes. Yes.
This is when he rips his hand out of Meghan's hand
Oh,
and
yeah,
pushes
like right-
her over.
Oh dear.
Watch. Ah, it ended.
okay. Well, you'll guys watch Sue Smith's video tomorrow because you'll have
Yeah.
the full thing and she'll have it. So
Yeah.
here she is pretending to work. See, like
And
she's
this one-
directing.
Like she's directing the scene.
This one, I think, from where I was looking, it looks like Harry gets into a conversation with someone else, and Meghan is like, "Wait, who are you talking to?" So she walks, and she, in the meantime, is having a conversation with the woman in gray. So she kind of dismisses her so she can join the conversation that Harry's in.
Ooh,
She almost
Classic Meghan.
looked manic at one point. She's like looking around, like, who can I talk to next? It was
Yeah.
weird.
Is it Sue? Then he did it twice because I saw a different one.
And maybe he did do it twice.
Yeah, it wouldn't
He
surprise me.
probably did.
I did a video recently of Harry's facial expression. Look, she's like, "Okay, I'm done with you. I'm going to join Harry's conversation now."
Yes, I
Wait.
see. Oh, I do. I see. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
She looks like she's
wow.
manic.
So this happens first, where she sees Harry talking to Jose Andres, and then the video that you just played before this is her dismissing and joining that third conversation.
Oh, I didn't put it in order. Sorry, guys. I'm sure on Revealing's YouTube page, she'll do a whole. You're gonna do a whole show on it. Okay.
Oh, Harry's talking to someone else. Oh, well, I better say goodbye to her because I want to join that conversation.
It's so. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, look at the jaw. Wow. Look at that. That is classic Meghan.
Ew.
Classic Meghan right there.
Revealing, that's a narcissist thing, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I've heard
just from your you know, I not that you're a narcissist. I'm saying just from your
Mask slip. That's the
mask
word.
slip.
Yeah, it's, they can only control their faces for so long, and Meghan is not good at it at all. So she's very easy. The mask slips are very easy to spot. Did you get the video of when Meghan is talking? Oh, look at her shove that lady.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, in that clip, I get the feeling that the woman didn't want to talk to Meghan. When you see her face, I get the feeling she didn't want to talk to Meghan, and she asked Meghan to do something. Meghan was like, yeah, I got it. And she leaned over the cooler like she was going to do it. And the woman walked away, and she's, well, now I'm done. And she
Right.
turned
Yeah.
around.
Oh, that's a good observation.
That was my thought. She's like
That's
pushing her
great.
off. Here, the woman's like telling her, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. Go do this. Go do that. And Meghan finally pushes her off. And then she just leans over the cooler. And then she turns around, crosses her arms, and returns to the little group.
Oh, wow. That's very reminiscent of when she had the flowers after the queen passed away.
A lot of people want to
Very
send.
reminiscent of that, where she wanted to do something but was told, "Oh wow, good call, Sue."
Those are some good clips revealing. Good job.
There's another one that I just posted. I think it was yesterday, where Meghan starts talking to the lady in gray, and Harry is so frustrated with her. He's about to say something, and he stops talking. He almost rolls his eyes. Yeah, that one's a great clip.
I'm sure he's embarrassed too.
You guys.
Let's see when Maggie
You
has.
guys, I just want to let everyone know we are. This is amazing. We are at 7,000. Our goal was 5,000. We are at 7,000 right now. We're 58 minutes into the show. I appreciate everyone who has donated all this money. 100% of the proceeds will be going to the animals. My parents are going to match the donation, and they will send their check in as well. So
Thank you,
this
everyone.
is amazing.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
wonderful.
Amazing.
Yeah, they don't know it yet, but
They
no,
don't
I'm
know.
kidding.
They don't know. No. But they
Joking.
will be
Joking.
doing it.
Maggie says, I work as an emergency manager, and when there is a crisis, we don't have time to lose with grifters. Politicians are already enough. We must be focused at all times. I wouldn't have received them. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it must have been, they're on the take, because I can't imagine people being like, yeah, just let him in. Come on in. It's not Disneyland.
They've offered $4 million. And so they're not going to turn their noses up at $4 million. And they probably said something to the effect of, let's get some shots, let's do this, and we'll see what Archwell can do. And let's not forget that besides the World Central Kitchen, which according to the article that I read, they're partnered with Archwell. No, they're not. Archwell gave them a donation years ago. They are not partners.
It's just like when they say they're partners with the Welcome Project, or or Meghan started it. No, she didn't.
And it's been around since 2011.
Yeah.
They gave a donation.
Oh my God.
It's typical. But what they're claiming is they're going to help with the mental health. Now, if that means they're going to try to get Better Up in there, people should remember that Better Up is not for mental health. Better Up is life coaching. It's how to organize your life. They are not mental health professionals. They're not psychologists.
We said that yesterday. Hopefully people know that. I mean, it's a cult. Do not get involved with anything that they have to do. I mean, that would be insane.
They just got rid of a bunch of employees. They can't afford them. They've got people jumping ship, and yet Harry's still drawing in his $1 million a year salary and making his, appearances. And
well, a long time ago, we like pretended that we wanted to be a part of it on like live with you guys. It was like when we first started the show, and
yeah, it was like a year ago.
It was like, you can be a life coach too if you follow these instructions and
pay this
and pay. Oh God, it was
just give your checking account number to us and we'll get you on.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll send you the video.
With Better Up?
What?
With Better Up?
Yeah, Nancy tried to join.
Wow.
I
know it's a certificate, and you can get it in 6 months online to certify you as a life coach.
I know, but we didn't want to give specific information.
They wanted like all your information. It was exactly like Scientology.
It was like Scientology.
It was totally crazy.
Okay, that's scary.
I'm guessing that the time of public humiliation for Meghan is coming. I think it's happening, to be honest with you.
Oh yes, Sue. What do you think about pushing the date for the cookie show?
She knows, first of all, she knows that if she puts it out now, nobody's going to watch it because everybody's busy with the wildfires and what's going on. Number two, the articles say that she's the one who requested to move it. And that gives her time because of all the harsh backlash and all the problems to maybe record a few more things, edit a few things, make it a little bit more palatable to the wider audience. I think she's got nothing else to do. She hasn't started filming for Lemonada. It's coming up on a year since she signed her Lemonada contract. She's done Spit with them. Lemonada's been fishing to sell.
Yeah, it's getting sold off.
Yeah, it's getting sold off. So,
revealing. Do you think
Lulu's mom? I played Lucy in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Revealing. Do you think that we were the focus group?
I actually do. When you said that a little bit earlier, I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So they're going to change all of that. But you know what? If Meghan's listening, don't worry. We'll find something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
no, she's listening.
She's obviously listening because I was the one who suggested the spring and and March 4th. I mean,
yeah.
So she's definitely listening to us.
So revealing. So you think we were just like these test rats?
Yes.
I think she wasn't expecting it to be that bad, but yeah. Because in her mind, everything is perfect. And I mean, she approved it. Right? She posted it on her Instagram. And when she realized that people are not liking it, then all of a sudden it's fire the entire marketing team.
Yes.
Which is like, that is so infuriating to me. Like what a selfish person she is.
Yes.
Like absolutely.
You know what you want to say.
That's no different than when her dog died. I have every sympathy for her. You guys know we lost Tigger recently after 18 years. It's very difficult to say goodbye to a pet, but that was not some little thing she threw together on her iPhone. She hired somebody to do a professional thing. There were more pictures about her than about the dog.
And we heard the kid's voice.
Right.
kid's
And then she
voice.
did this whole post about you're going to watch my Netflix and you're going to fall in love because he's in my Netflix. Just plugging her show during her tribute to her dog.
It was all like we didn't want to do a show on it. We did not want to publicize it, and
Correct.
we didn't. But I do have the voice. I'm telling you, I've told you guys. I don't know if you agree with me, but she's going to monetize the kids in this show. This is
Nancy,
the show that's going to do it.
Well, she's
Nancy,
done it
I was just
before.
going to say that's what I think. If she's watching, which likely she is, she probably hasn't filmed the kids yet. Now she'll film the kids, and all of a sudden there's going to be a Betty line of clothing coming out.
Revealing,
already
I have
done
been saying that for years.
agree.
Since I found out that she trademarked or copyrighted or whatever her daughter's name, I've always said there's going to be Lilibet dolls, Lilibet clothing, Lilibet this stationery, that she was going to monetize the kids. She was going to drag the kids out when it would help them. And then they had their Spotify thing, and they tried to increase the numbers by saying Archie's going to come on there and say Merry Christmas. And guess what? It didn't help at all. And
Well,
now
just
it's
like-
gotten to the point nobody cares about the kids. Nobody wants to see them. Nobody wants to hear them.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
It
Nobody.
is like American Girl. It's creepy, but here's the Betty's voice. I'm sorry, guys. This is going to be so bad.
Oh, yes, we do. We love you guys. And we'll be true. When you're not near us, we're blue.
Yeah,
That
so
brings tears to my eyes. It's so manipulative because it literally is like bringing anyone who's lost a dog and hears an innocent
Thank
child
you.
singing that. That's a manipulation tactic right there.
And
Oh my
Sue
gosh,
lost
it's
her cat.
infuriating.
Well, we lost Tigger. Before Tigger, we lost Eddie.
Yeah.
Before Eddie, we lost Simba.
I can't even imagine going to that place.
I mean, I keep having these every time an animal passes, we open up our home to another animal.
Right.
I even as we're getting older, and I told my husband, I think we need to slow down on the pets because I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to take care of them. And I don't want to be one of those people that dies and leaves a pet behind that nobody wants to take care of. I don't want to be one of those.
Yeah, yeah.
But
send them over here.
Well, you can't yell and scream about privacy for your kids and then put their voice in a thing for Guy. And I mean,
that is so creepy.
It
I
is
could
creepy. It is
never see
creepy.
myself. And can I just so I don't forget, Sussex Squad. When Stephanie and I were coming out and going, this is total exploitation. They took a clip or a paragraph that you and I wrote when Luna passed away. We weren't asking for anything. We weren't trying to merch anything. We were just telling you guys, since we're not famous like Meghan Markle, we don't have the same platform. Hey, we're going to take a week off. So just know we're okay, but we're going to take a week off. They actually took that paragraph and compared it to what Meghan did with Guy. I'm just not. Yeah, they did. I'm not kidding.
They did.
It's insane. And I was
like we were
doing the exact same thing. I was like,
What?
crazy.
That
Like
makes
we're
no
taking a
sense.
week off.
That makes no sense.
Thank you.
Well, we're dealing with
the
the
Sussex
Sussex
squad.
one.
Yeah,
so.
Have you noticed they're out in like full force right now?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I mean, they are.
Just block, and report.
Yeah.
Guys, you know what? We have a girly on here right now. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's Jen. Our HR Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, everybody. Hey, Stephanie, what do you always call me? Cinderella? What
I
do
call
do?
you Cinderella.
Yeah,
You
so I
look
leaned
like
into
Cinderella
Cinderella
now.
today. That's right. I did
know.
Cinderella.
I know.
Hi.
The minute Jen the first time I met Jen in person was during a natural disaster, the hurricane.
Yes.
The
And she
hurricane.
came to the house, and the minute she walked in, I go, God, you really do look like Cinderella.
Thank you. Oh my God. I just got to say hi, everybody. How are you? And twins, triplets, you're doing so well.
Triplets.
Congratulations.
Triplets. Can we we look at the number real quick? Let me
We just
check
want
the
to thank
number.
everybody. Thank you, everyone. And if you don't have any thing to give, that's fine. Just being here and hanging out with us.
We are at $7,516.
All going directly to the Humane Society of the United States, and they're doing all they can to get boots on the ground.
This is amazing.
To
Thank
help
you
the
so
horses,
much.
the lambs. I saw them helping sheep.
Yes,
little rabbits.
Little rabbits
down to the skunks. They help everybody.
Yes.
So, and it's going directly to
you
them.
gals are helping too. So
And
thank you so
for
much.
being-
And Taz.
And
Yes,
thanks to your parents. Your parents
Yeah,
are
my mom
incredible.
and dad are going to match the goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
They don't
love
know
you,
it yet.
parents.
No.
That's awesome.
I'm going to keep doing that joke. I like that joke.
They know they're doing
I
it.
love that joke.
Because it was
Jen, what
their
is that
idea.
necklace you're wearing?
Please
it's
merch
a-
it.
Yeah,
like a-
Small, I can't see it.
Oh, it's a black choker, like with a little.
Ooh.
I was going for
Mom,
Cinderella. She calls me Cinderella, so I went Cinderella.
I know. I call you Cinderella because you look like Cinderella.
You do.
Well, then let's see. What's a beautiful brunette princess? That's what you guys look like.
You know, when I was
I
in
got
high
no sleep last night.
Nancy got
Ah.
no sleep.
You can't
She
look
was
that
taking
gorgeous
care
and not
of
have
me for my
slept.
dental surgery. She was
Oh,
taking care of me.
I got I just feel like I live at the airport now. Like seriously, I feel like I live at the airport.
Which
It's
one of you
crazy.
had your wisdom teeth?
It
removed?
was me.
Stephanie.
Yeah.
And
I
when did
believe
that
they look
happen?
that gorgeous
Ju-
on no
ju-
sleep.
it
and
happened
wisdom
2 days
teeth.
ago. It was one. I got one pulled, and then
Gorgeous.
the other 3 are going to get pulled next week.
Yeah.
Can I just say that both of my children had to have all 4 removed? I had to have all 4 removed. And everybody in my house looks like a chipmunk for a week.
No, I just had one. It was the bottom left. So
Yeah. I got mine. I got all 4
I am a
removed.
little puffy, I think.
Yeah, I got all 4
Gorgeous.
removed.
You don't look puffy.
No.
When I was
gorgeous.
18, and I didn't puff out either, so maybe
I don't know.
we
To
have
each
the,
their
the
own.
anti-puffing. I was telling everybody online that you were getting a BBL.
Yeah, she said a Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah,
That's what they guessed. You know, I was out for surgery a couple weeks ago, and that's what they guessed I was having too. I was like,
Yeah.
sure, why not? That was
So,
one of the guesses.
Jen, now that you're joining us, what do you think about the March pushback date?
So I gotta be honest with you. I've spent the morning with the Gosling. I had no idea until I watched you guys. So fill me in. Fill me in. What?
she is pushing it to March
March.
4th.
Ooh. Well,
And
more
she
time to
put
make fun of it, I
out
guess.
herself.
And she blamed the fire, Jen.
She's blaming it
Of
on no
course she
rain.
did.
Jen, I said it would going to give her more time to try to make, tape some more stuff and re-edit and try to make it more palatable because she's gotten so much hate.
I think you're spot on. I do. I think you're right on. And I wonder if it's maybe to try to get more celeb power, because that's something I keep hearing. It's something I've talked about. I think you guys talked about is where are her celeb friends, and people are noticing. So I wonder if she's going to try to revamp and maybe bring somebody else in. Just
So my
speculation.
question would be, what celeb friends?
I know. You're right.
It all sloughed her off.
Right.
Bye-bye.
But I haven't said enough to revealing the narc either. Hi, how are you doing? We just did collabs together. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
I just
too.
posted our collab. I posted it yesterday, and yesterday I got a notice from the electric company at 3:00, and they're like, "We're gonna shut off your power within 4 hours potentially." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta edit this. I gotta upload it. I got." So I made it. I mean, luckily they didn't shut my power off, but I wanted to make sure it was done. Yay!
She's really good with interviewing because I also did a collab with her. Like, how long ago was that? Like a month ago?
Oh, it's
like about a month ago.
Sailing.
A month ago. She's really good.
Now you were hit by the storms as well. How are you doing with everything? Are you okay?
Me or reviewing?
Yeah, you. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah. 11 days.
Okay.
No power. But other than that, and the cold winter storm hit, and we had this much snow and this much ice. And so, of course, in the South, we have no equipment, no way to remove it. We don't even have the stuff we need to salt the roads. So we haven't left the house now in like 3 days. Everybody
Oh,
going to melt.
Jane, I don't know why people are saying that. Stephanie and I did do our homework, and YouTube is when you do fundraisers like this, they have to go through certain charities. They have to be kind of on the bigger side. That's why Stephanie and I are always saying go directly to our smaller charities. Unfortunately, they weren't doing any small charities, but we did do our homework, and Humane Society of the US is doing everything they can to help all of the tiny little rescues in California right now. And that, we wanted to do our part. We wanted to do it all together and do one big, hoopla. So this is the only way we can through YouTube. But
You're
don't
doing
worry,
great.
it is going. They're not they're a good organization. Stephanie and I actually met he's not the president anymore, but he used to be, and he was cute. But he was very nice. We met him at a fundraiser.
we met the president of the Humane Society.
Yeah, he was really
He's
cute.
hot.
Any kind of fundraising brings up points of view from people. So I just want to say you guys are doing an amazing job.
Oh
thank
yeah,
you.
no,
They are.
you know how we're always like, don't give to the bigger ones because
Sure.
they get all the money. However, YouTube,
But in a national disaster,
In a
like this,
disaster.
you need
doing
to
great.
have big American Red Cross, Humane
Yeah.
Society. You have to have these people.
people are like, what? I gave Taz a
Oh,
I gave
Uh-oh.
Taz
Yeah.
because she wanted a list of places that help people too. And animal rescues. It's a really long list, so I'm gonna just copy and paste it and put it in the description box. If you guys want to give directly to those organizations, you can, and if you don't want to give to the Humane Society, that's fine.
sure.
We don't care. We're just doing this for the animals. If you don't have any money to give today, that's fine. There's a lot of days that I don't, and if
We're almost at
you-
8,000, guys.
you just being here right now is enough. It's not the money. It's you being here and just hanging out with us.
I see.
That's enough.
Sue said the saddest story just now about how the horses, the owners are just leaving them.
I
They
know.
left them
That's why-
the
that's why
video
Humane
that I
Society's
saw on the news, these horses were corralled. Now, if you're going to leave,
Oh,
and you're going to have to leave the horses behind because you have no way to transport them, at least take them out of the pen. Let them have a chance to
Let them
run
have a
somewhere.
Yeah.
Instead, they left these horses in a pen, and you see the fire department trying to get the horses out. And there were some dogs. There was one
Yeah.
clip. It was so heartbreaking. The dog actually walked up to the firefighter. He was like asking for help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
asking for help.
That's
Yeah.
like that, and that's what the Humane Society, they have the resources and they have the connections, just like the SPCA. They have the connections to go to the state at a state level and do that. Something that the smaller rescues are not able to do right now, and they don't have the equipment to move horses. So
and
every little bit helps.
revealing, what is the air quality like there right now?
Mm.
So because I'm in a high wind area, the
Mhm.
particles are not staying here. It's still bad air quality, and we're not supposed to really go outside. But in the LA area and like where my mom is, it's really bad. And I've been watching a lot of the news, and they say the high wind helps the particles go away, And I guess on Friday it was all blowing towards Long Beach, so Long Beach had really, really bad air quality. So yeah, they're recommending if you have to be outside for more than 5 to 10 minutes to definitely wear an N95 mask. And there was a doctor I was watching. So they're doing press
I'm so
conferences
glad
daily.
Megan had one on.
I
I'm
know.
so glad
I mean,
Megan had one on.
I mean, she had a necklace.
Yeah.
Her
That was a
mask
pretty
did not
necklace.
her mask did not look to me like an N95. I could be wrong, but it didn't look like an N95 mask.
Sue, same page. I think they did that to stand out from the crowd rather than to blend in with it.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
revealing. Go.
Sorry, revealing.
No, that's okay. That's okay. So they do press conferences here daily. So they have the mayor. So actually, the Pasadena mayor was giving the part of the press conference last night, and I was just getting infuriated looking at him. And one of the members that spoke yesterday was from public health, I think, and he's a medical doctor. And he was saying that it's not just the smoke, but there are particles that are in the air that can really cause damage to people. Yeah. And then, also another thing, there are a lot of missing people still. And they're sending out, and I'm sorry to sound grim about it, but they're sending out cadaver dogs in these areas. So Harry and Meghan are walking around like you don't know what you're going to spot. I really don't understand why they let them in.
I don't
And
know.
TMZ had to have been, TMZ would have to been with them, because how did TMZ enter the area?
There was one lady in the news who had to leave her blind. Do you guys see that? Her son he was famous. He was in something, and he's blind and he has cerebral palsy. She couldn't carry him. And he said, "Mom, leave me."
Oh, no.
And he
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Nope.
It's in the news. He
Nope.
I
perished in
believe
the
you.
fire.
Oh,
believe you.
God.
We
She
should
couldn't
move on.
carry him. She couldn't get him to the car alone.
Nope.
There was nobody to help them. And he said, "Mom, leave me." And
Oh, that's so sad.
My gosh.
she left him
Jesus.
there. I probably would have died with my kid.
I would have died. Yeah.
Don't
I
get me
would
wrong.
have
I'm not
died, yeah.
knocking what
Okay,
she
I
did.
would die with my dog.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
One thing that came out of this is we have a lot of people, a lot of famous people that normally wouldn't notice Harry and Meghan, notice them. And one of our idols, Justine Bateman. Okay, hello. Everyone knows Justine Bateman from Family Ties. She was also in one of our favorite movies ever, Satisfaction. Wrote this, and awesome to Harry's gray suit for having her notice this. Justine Bateman saw that Harry's gray suit wrote, "The dumb reporter called her Princess Markle. The two disaster chasers came out for some PR and attention." And Justine Bateman writes, "Meghan Markle and Harry are no better than ambulance chasers. What a repulsive photo op they achieved. They are touring the damage. Are they politicians now? They don't live here. They are tourists, disaster tourists. Hashtag Palisades Fire." Now, Justine Bateman.
Woo-hoo.
Wow.
Love her.
And along
Amazing.
those same lines, they're even worse than ambulance chasers, because at least ambulance chasers are behind and they're not blocking the way to the hospital. The freeway that Harry and Meghan need to take to go from Santa Barbara to Altadena passes through the Palisades Fire. Like, they literally are driving along the evacuation route that people need. We are constantly told you need to not be on the roads if you don't need to be, because people need to evacuate in a second's notice. And these two imbeciles, sorry guys, I get really animated and angry about it.
Go for it.
You're right.
You're right.
You're right.
So yeah, exactly. They're not, at least ambulance chasers are behind. They're not blocking the ambulance from going to the hospital.
Yeah, I agree. And who leaves, like, look, regardless if they're in danger in any way, who leaves your family during a time of tragedy? I know, like, you know, our parents, whenever something would happen, you know, if it was like one of the California quakes, you know, they would be on the first plane because it's like, we have to be together. Like, even though we know that it's not going to hit Oregon in any way, if they were out of town or something, you know, or anything, we wouldn't go out to dinner for like a month without each other, like, because if something hit in another state, because
that's exactly it. You think about how to get back to your children, and you just don't get that far apart from them. Yeah, no,
you don't get in that mindset to leave, you know.
And also, there are people that I just saw in the comments, there are people that think that they don't live in Montecito. If they allegedly live in Culver City, you still need to go along the 101, 134, 210 freeways. You're still passing through that evacuation route to get in.
You know, that whole thing about open up your homes. who did they open up their home to? Because as far as I can tell, the few friends that they have not suffered a loss of their homes. So the only person they've opened their home to, as far as I can tell, is Doria, who was basically already living there.
Why is it a big deal that they open their home to people they love? That's not a big deal. The big deal is opening your home to people you don't know.
Exactly.
That's what should be on the news.
But
All
she
of my
can't do
friends,
that.
if I had a
It's different.
tent, if I was living in a tent and someone needed help, like especially someone I love, yeah, come and stay with me.
But that's not Meghan. Don't you know that she needs 24/7 top security at all times? She can't just let somebody into her house. She has homeless people before the fire, a mile or 2 miles down the road from her, living on the street, and she's done absolutely nothing for them. So
There's
she's not
something
going to open her home to just anybody.
There's something that one of my supervisors taught me once about things that make it into the news. So he gave me 2 article titles, and one was Dog Bites Man, and the other one is Man Bites Dog. Which one's going to make it on the news? The man bites dog, because that
Sorry, guys,
doesn't
I didn't-
happen ordinarily. So what makes the news? Meghan and Harry are opening their doors. That
Nancy.
means they don't do it.
By the
Nancy.
way, just as an FYI, the person I was talking about is a British former child star by the name of Corey Callum Sykes. I don't know if that name rings a bell to anybody. Yeah.
Nancy, look at Tanya's message.
He
Sorry,
was in
go
the
ahead.
show Kitty Capers as a child. Whoever that is. That's the gentleman that was blind. It was cerebral palsy.
I'll
that-
say.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we have a sugar in the chat. What's
Get
her name?
Tanya. Tanya was
Tanya?
telling me. No. Tanya's not
Oh, it
sugar. She's
wasn't
wonderful. She
Tanya.
was telling me
Oh.
that she was just letting me know.
Do we know the name, guys? If you just tell me the name, I can get them out. Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. Hey, Tanya, if you just want to reply with the name, thank you.
Sorry.
But
I had to go to the bathroom.
no,
That's why you saw me leave.
I never do that. Oh wait, I do that. But, this whole thing is just so wild. I did a live about it last night. It's not even that I'm shocked. It's just they'll never learn. It would be so easy for them to do something actually good in this situation. They can't do it. They only make it about themselves. So it's just
Listen, this show is going to happen. This show, whether it happens in January or in March, doesn't matter. The show is going to happen. I can assure you, she's already merching the stuff that she's cooking with. And I did that in my video on Saturday. $400 cutting boards, $300 knives. Like, who is your freaking target audience? Like, this is a joke. The show is not going to do well.
Is already on the red carpet.
Yeah, the show is
just
not
getting
going to do
asked.
well. I can assure you that Netflix is not, under any circumstances, going to renew that contract. And anybody else that would be stupid enough to give them a contract at this point, after what happened with Spotify, after what happened with Netflix, anybody else that would give them a contract, you're an idiot and you get what you deserve.
This
Because
really good Instagram account I follow is warning everybody to get rid of this person, block this person on X. I want to say Twitter. So this person, Ripley, they're not very nice. I don't even know if I should read it. How effing pathetic is your life that you'd stoop this low and use a mass tragedies to spread your hate. I wish for you and every other nasty H&M troll the same horrible misfortune that the people of California have suffered. Gosh, may your hate burn
on Instagram or Twitter.
This account, this Ripley account, is on X, but I saw this post on Instagram. But Ripley, guys, go give them a block.
She blocked. Bye-bye.
I already had her blocked, but just so you guys know, this is the kind of stuff that they come at you with, and it's so insane.
It's a page out of Harry and Meghan's playbook, though. They take everything and, you know what I mean? They twist it. They just say the opposite of what their actions are, and this is what's happening here.
No,
So.
I'm not going to say the name of the other person that this has been doing this for 4 years because he'll manifest. His name starts with a B, but anytime you say his name, he manifests. So
it's like Beetlejuice. If you say it 3 times, he shows up.
I haven't seen him at all. Like anything. Has anyone who does anyone?
Ever since the lawsuit, don't. Ever since the lawsuit with Samantha Markle against Meghan Markle, where the fact that he has basically bullied people online, and if that lawsuit goes ahead because they've appealed. Everything that he's saying and doing online is going to be admitted to evidence. He's not talking. And from what I can tell, his spoutable is not doing well. And of course, Bot Sentinel's completely dead in the water. So I'm sure he's on for the next grift.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's been eerily quiet. I've been wanting to play this. For those of you who didn't see, so the Fox 11, that's their local thing. What? Yeah, you know what I'm about to say.
I played it last night and died. I won't ruin it. It's great.
I haven't seen it.
The woman called her Princess Markle.
Princess Markle.
Revealing.
Princess Markle Meghan.
Revealing. Did you see this?
I can't. I'm so angry about it.
Okay,
about the whole
I haven't
thing.
seen it, guys, so don't give it away.
And she's all Vicodined up too. So here we go.
my tooth came out.
Okay.
Where people are handing out food. So they just arrived here not that long ago, and we were alerted to the fact that they were here earlier today. We also had.
There you go. There you go. We were alerted to the fact that they were here earlier today.
Wow, they just said it.
Yep. Oh my God. Okay.
Of course they were alerted.
Look at her looking at the camera.
Oh, but wait. This is what I did last night. Hold on. If you put on your hat, then you're incognito, right? Then they don't know who you are. So I kept doing this. I was like, look, I'm not Jen anymore. You don't know who I am.
Get my hat.
I'm somebody else now. That's right. And look, it's Jeremy Clarkson's hat. So
beautiful.
I don't have a hat. I only have crowns.
That's right. Oh, do it. Be incognito.
So you guys, you know what I was thinking about this hat?
Yeah.
I don't think this is something that she had in her closet. Right. So I feel like
so either.
I feel like she went out and spent money. And these hats, if they're official, are like what, $60?
Yeah.
She would have been better off donating
in
the
LA.
$60.
An LA hat is at least $60 at it.
That hat is brand new. Look how clean and pristine.
Yeah.
Brand new.
It's like, look, I'm from here. Hometown girl does good kind of thing. It's ridiculous. But look, see, none of us are each other. I mean, who are we now?
It's me.
Where did Jen go?
I don't know. Where are my twins?
I guess where are you? Tell who I am.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God.
To grab first partner Jennifer.
See, and then she gets rid of the woman, leans over and goes, "I'm not doing this," and turns around and walks away.
That's funny.
Giving out food. You see. There we have a better.
The only person that'll talk back to her is the bodyguard.
Yeah.
Shot of Princess Markle as Meghan as she's wearing that LA ball cap and talking to some of the volunteers. Not a lot of big fanfare for their arrival. Obviously, I'm sure they just wanted to come and offer support and well wishes as they are hanging out with the commoners, I guess. That's one.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Dude, she's trolling them.
The
Commoners. She
hanging out with the commoners.
She
has to be trolling them because she's like
commoners.
The commoners.
You're just a commoner.
This person is a closet one of us.
Excuse me 1 second.
What was that revealing? What'd you say?
I said this person is a closet one of us because first of all, if you wanted to say it, you would say Princess Meghan. You wouldn't call her by her last name, right?
Yeah.
Princess Markle. That's like calling Catherine Princess Middleton. It does. It's like her maiden name, right? So it's almost not acknowledging that she's married.
That's brilliant.
She called her Princess Markle Meghan. So I said maybe she was talking about Harry is princess, and the other one she's calling Markle Meghan.
Yes. Jay McQueen, thank you. Anything? YouTube would not let us choose smaller rescues like that. They only let you do the big ones through their fundraising program. But that's great as well. Pasadena Humane, Viva Rescue.
Wow.
They are helping in the fire zones to rescue horses and small animals left behind. So if you guys want to do that one instead, that's fine. As long as we can give, it doesn't matter where it goes.
Here is our grand total so far. It is $8,178.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Amazing.
Our goal was 5,000. You guys exceeded that way into the show. So thank you
all
so
you
much.
guys. You're doing an amazing job, guys.
Oh, all this is
all
going
of
to
us.
it's you, it's Taz, it's Sue,
Everybody on this
it's
chat.
revealing. You guys are doing everything. So
Here's where it looks like the mayor is giving them money, but who revealing? You said it was his card, right?
Yeah, I was telling. I captioned it that it's like he's talking and he's like, "Here, call me. I can get you voiceover gigs."
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's hear the rest.
That's
this
so
masterpiece.
And again, I just see the backside of Chef Jose Andres, whose World Central Kitchen has been so generous in making sure that evacuees have food and first responders as well. Other than let me just.
Yeah, she is definitely trolling them by now that I hear it for a second time.
Yeah.
I only see the backside of Jose Andres, who's actually doing stuff. And that's basically it. I mean, she's trolling them. She's definitely one of us. She's definitely one of us.
But to
That honestly was the only thing that made me laugh about the entire situation. When this was going on, when I heard that was the only thing that made me bust out laughing.
Susan, so Prince Harry and the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, they've already opened their home, $14 million home, by the way, in Montecito, which is 90 miles north of the Palisades. They've opened their home to their friends who have,
Look, she's pointing out it's 90 miles away. She's trolling them.
Oh.
She's pointing out they're 90 miles away. Wow.
She said how much the house is. She goes, their $14 million house. She is trolling them.
She's also saying to their friends and family, not Meghan's aunts and uncles or cousins, not Meghan's dad, just friends and families that will give her a job.
We need to find out who this girl is and just send her a fruit basket,
like a muffin basket.
Like a thank you. No.
I actually have her name and her picture. Would you like me to text it to you?
Yes, please. Everyone, give her a follow and just thank the crap out of her.
Let me find her.
Here we go.
to evacuate. Which, isn't surprising, makes sense. But they also have their Archwell Foundation, named after their son Archie. And they're determining the most impactful ways to support those in need right now. So in addition to, I'm sure, working.
They're determining.
I'm just going to say,
Jen, what are you saying?
I love you guys so much. I'm going to cheese stands alone this one. I think this lady's an idiot. I'm sorry. I think she has, I don't think she's, I don't think she is. I think she's just flustered. And that's why it came out princess.
Maybe.
I want to believe you and I want to be on team always triplet, but I just think she messed this up so bad. She called people commoners, and then I think she just mixed up the titles because
just because we're sisters doesn't mean we have to agree on everything.
But listen to this
part.
I
just reviewed this video 30 times last night, and I just had this feeling that this woman just messed this up.
She's Fox News anchor. I just sent you her picture. Fox
Oh,
News
okay.
anchor Susan Hirasuna.
Okay.
I'm not trying to troll this lady. Hopefully she's team us, but I just have this feeling she messed it up and was flustered.
You don't think when she says how they determine, listen to this.
I would love to, but listen to her voice. I just don't feel like she's super confident in what she's saying. I'm just, that just, again, she stands alone. I love you guys.
In addition to, I'm sure, working with Jose Andres and figuring out how they can help, they do have the Archwell Foundation, and they're trying to figure out, how best can we give back.
Yeah, I feel like there are a lot of people who are doing the same thing. People have reached out to me, how can I help? And it's so frustrating because a lot of people want to donate goods, but when evacuees don't have a place to save goods, it's not really helpful unless you have a place to stay and a place to store those things. We just watched as Meghan Markle gave Jose Andres that hug, that warm hug, and again,
and the mayor's getting quite a bit of FaceTime with the two. Susan, how far away are you? Are you able to approach them, or are they heavily guarded?
I would not say that. It seems like too intimate a moment to interrupt them. But I'm noticing that a little farther away, Princess Markle, she left that little group, and now she's getting down and dirty. She truly wants to help. I mean, she's in her city.
Right now. She's getting down and dirty. She truly wants to help.
Yeah, Jen, what were you saying?
Oh, I was pointing because somebody in the chat had said, hold on, it said something like, I agree with Jen. A lot of people are agreeing with me on this one. They think that.
Oh, yeah. I think so too.
I gotta be.
I agree with Jen.
Okay.
I want to believe you guys, and I want to believe she's team us, but I think she's just an idiot. Tell this woman, I'm just saying, I think she just messed up.
Confused.
I don't mean to call her names. I'm just saying, I think she's confused and.
Okay, before we finish it, what's the consensus with you revealing? Is she trolling or no?
So I haven't listened to the audio of this at all. So that was me hearing it for the first time. I mean, I don't know. I'm inclined to believe she didn't know what she was talking about, but fantasizing that this is someone trolling her is really bringing a smile to my face.
That's right.
Sorry, we dropped the mouse. Our hats got in the way. Oh, Steffi, don't hit it. Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, I see someone in the chat is asking about their uncle and where they can get notifications. Susan, Sandra, there's an app called, oh goodness, now I can't, Watch Duty. It's called Watch Duty, and you can set alerts. So anytime an evacuation or anything comes out, it'll send a notification.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and I've been putting that on my X page and my Instagram. I've been putting all those alerts and all those.
Yeah,
shelters.
but she's talking about the actual thing, what it's called. So watch Duty. Don't confuse people. So.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
Sorry, Nance.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
This hat is making me stupid.
We're doing our incognito work.
I know incognito hats.
I think it's the Vicodin, but we can. Go
well, that's a mean thing. Okay.
All right, guys.
I just had surgery.
Okay. All right.
Nancy, can you tell us one thing Stephanie said when she came out of surgery? Did she say anything crazy?
You know what's funny? She doesn't remember even coming home. That was the funny part.
I went. I don't trust.
No. This is the weird thing. She always has this weird. I remember when she got her tonsils out a long time ago. No, she gets really lovey and she just loves me. I'm the good. Yeah, but she's also very
I love you
happy.
So much.
I mean, you guys, anyone who's been through
You're
surgery,
my best friend.
they make you feel good. So
Yeah. Coming out of surgery?
Yeah.
You did.
What?
Did you tape her?
No, I didn't because I was in the actual the HIPAA Act and everything. I would feel so strange. I was mad at her for taking the picture you took.
I did, but I erased it.
I know, and you know what I said to myself? I said she's gonna erase it,
delete it.
Yeah. But I always feel bad. I don't want the nurses to look at me like I'm recording things and being silly. So
See, when my kid had his wisdom teeth out and he was nutso on the way home, I taped him.
yeah, see, I should have done that.
I know.
It was hilarious.
She was, you know what? She was
crazy.
making me mad though, because she kept changing the music. She kept hitting the thingy, and it was
Did
like
you have her in the
driving me
front
nuts.
seat next to you?
Yeah. Where else would I put her? In the trunk?
In the trunk.
In the back seat, because she's under anesthesia. You don't know she could lean over and grab
The nurse wheeled her.
The nurse
Wheeled her out, and then she's like, because Stephanie was like, I'm fine, I can walk. And then she said, no, by law, I have to like put you in the car. And she put her in the front. Maybe it's different in the state of Oregon, but no. And she kept hitting the different channels. She's like, because we have Sirius in the car, and so she's like, I want the blend, and then she would be like, now I want 90s, and
I want 90s.
and so that was what was going on. I was screaming at her most of the time.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Guys,
Stephanie, can we finish the video?
Yes,
Stephanie.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
she wants.
ma'am.
She's okay. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Not exactly glammed up, but she bent over that plastic bin. It looked as if she was literally going to start helping people. She's offering up hugs, which are so needed.
We have to remember this is where
people.
she's from, right? I mean, she grew up in Los Angeles.
She grew up in Los Angeles, and as you said, has been living in the Santa Barbara area for some time now.
Well, I'm sure she would. I understand the intimacy of this moment. I totally respect that. But I'm sure she'd be open to talking to you because she seems open.
There it is. There it is, where he rips his hand out of her hand.
Okay, I got it. Here, let me rewind it.
But I'm laughing at this. She seems open.
She seems open to talking to commoners.
She's getting down and dirty.
Yeah.
She's also getting down and dirty.
You're right, revealing.
Keep going back.
Okay.
Keep going back. Now, right there, she grabs his hand and he goes and like pushes her over.
Let's see it.
Watch.
Oh.
He's like, let go of my hand.
Almost like, get the hell away from me.
Instantly realizes he's in trouble, so he kind of touches her arm.
Yeah. But she then walks off without him because I think she's embarrassed.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah. Interesting.
Revealing. You're good at this body language stuff. What do you think?
So I had noticed this as well, and I made a clip of it. I just didn't post it because it was hard for me to really draw a conclusion because you couldn't exactly see. And I don't know. It looked like Harry was just going. If anything, Harry is acting assertive and saying goodbye. Usually he lets Meghan take the lead. So that's definitely different behavior than we've seen before. And Meghan seems to just like take it. I don't know.
Who holds hands?
You can let go of somebody's hand
fire.
without put your arm like this, like.
It is the worst place for PDA. Like people are tragedies. Is this the time to like be making out in front of people? Probably not.
She's asking like she's at the Taste of LA or something. Like
It reminds me of Invictus. What happened at Invictus? Except this time he was like, "Let go," and she was like, "Fine," and she starts walking off.
Wow.
I really want to know who that girl is that she was hugging and making out with.
That's something I've noticed that narcissists do, that if you're in a public setting like this and you behave in a way that they don't like, they will isolate themselves, and it's almost a test to see if you'll go and sit with them. Yep. And in Tom Bower's Revenge, they talk about Meghan doing that often when they were out at friend's house. She would purposely go and sit far away from the group to see if Harry would come and sit with her. And slowly, that led to Harry's isolation. So this could be Meghan being like, oh, well, I didn't like his behavior, so I'm just going to walk away because she's upset. I don't know. Just a thought.
Now, with that,
it's very uncomfortable.
with
Like if
that
I was
said,
there.
let me just throw something else out there. I'm not saying that her dog wasn't taken care of, but as a narcissist, the dog gave her self-validation, unconditional love. The dog, she reflected in the dog. And I think that's one of the reasons why probably she had such a hard time when the dog died, because the dog was her everything. The dog loved her unconditionally and validated her 24/7.
I agree.
I'm going to hard disagree and say she doesn't give a shit about anybody but herself and pretended and used that dog as a proxy.
No, but the dog gave her
no offense.
validation.
Sue, I don't mean that mean toward you. I have a very strong reaction to this because I just don't think Meghan is capable. I think she saw it as a photo op. That's all. That's just
that's what narcissists do. But the dog, as a narcissist, the dog self-validated her.
Yes,
So I feel like she took care of the dog.
Yes,
Pam agrees with accident.
I don't think she took care of the dog. I don't. I think she has people to do everything for her, and when it's time to show up for photos, it's time to take photos, and that's that.
I think she okay, let me put it to you this way. I think she did love the dog, and I think she did care for the dog. However, as we saw with Bogart, both dogs were expendable. And when I say expendable, I mean, hey, guess what? You meet a new guy and the guy doesn't like one of the dogs, or the guy's allergic to dogs, you're willing to give up the dogs and be with the guy. Whereas the the 5 of us, sorry, look at us as one person. The 5 of us would literally rethink the situation and be like, well, obviously I can't date this guy because he's allergic to dogs. Meghan doesn't think like that. And that's what I think happened with Bogart. I think Guy was more either, because you don't separate dogs. Like Stephanie and I have already said, look, when my house is done and I move back home, you're gonna
after the remodel.
Steph, you're gonna have to get a dog, and because we can't separate Lady and Brody. We're gonna have to keep them together.
Best friends.
They're best friends. Even though you adopted Brody, and there's no way we can separate
them.
them.
But they're best friends.
It's cruel. So
I actually agree with Jen on this one too.
Oh.
Okay, I do think the dog.
No, all respect. I love you guys.
The dogs were
let Revealing talk.
Okay, so and I'll give you all an example. Okay, so I've told you all I've grown up with a lot of narcissists around, like from when I was born until about 2 years ago. One of these narcissists had multiple dogs at the same time. And when she's around those dogs, she loves them. She talks about loving them. Okay, she looks like she's loving them. But as soon as they are no longer giving her what she needed or performing the way she wanted, she just sold them. Just sold them. Without a second thought, without a second guess. This dog serves me no purpose anymore. So I don't need this dog anymore. Awful. And I'm not like it's not like this happened one time. It was with every single dog. So I feel like
she just kept adopting dogs.
She would buy dogs. And
I knew someone like this. That's so weird. Yeah.
And I don't want to get I'm going to say it because I feel like the story doesn't make sense if I don't say it. She would breed the dogs. And as soon as they couldn't have puppies anymore, as soon as there was a difficult pregnancy, and as soon as they weren't able to generate income, done.
Yeah.
She cut off cold turkey.
She was a backyard breeder, essentially.
No, she wasn't she was very responsible because I always say that Meghan, her 3 motivators are fame, power, and money. This person that I'm talking about, her main motivator was money. She would do anything for money. So she made sure that the dogs were taken care of, that, they were, sold well. And there's no attachment. People are expendable. Dogs are expendable. There's no real relationship.
I can actually, I know it sounds crazy, but I can attest to what Revealing is saying, because I had a friend / neighbor, and she started out with a Saint Bernard puppy, and then it was too big. It got too big. Then she went and got what was the other? It was a different, but it was always a purebred. She bought but she would then bring it back
to the breeder.
So bad. Can the audience please tell Stephanie that if she wants to excuse herself, she can, if she's not feeling well.
Are you okay? Okay.
I'm fine.
Yeah, she really wants to be here.
Where's
for the
Stephanie? I
fundraiser.
don't see her because of the hat.
Yeah, she really wants to be here for the fundraiser, but I told her that she could do this. You could say goodnight for the night.
No.
Okay. All
We're
right.
only going to go a little more because
Okay.
we
The
already
only
met
thing
our
I was
goal.
going to
So
say about
let's finish it.
Bogart was supposedly, allegedly, the reason that they left Bogart behind was because he became
No, she literally
guardian, like a guard dog. He didn't like Harry, and he became very aggressive towards Harry. But you can get a dog trainer.
You just trains a dog. Yeah. It
You
goes
know,
away.
I had a dog, Rocky, that lived to be 23 years old, and when I
You had like
when
10,
I got
12 boyfriends during that time.
when I got engaged to my husband, he did the same thing. He would hump his leg. He would be territorial.
Yeah.
But you know what? I didn't give up Rocky.
Yeah. It's true.
It's true.
It's true. And you're right. I'm starting to see, you guys are right. Everything is expendable to Meghan. I don't think for a second that she really truly loved the dog. And yeah, I get it now. You guys
I'm going to take it to a dark place. I'm going to put the kids in the same category. I
Oh,
don't know.
definitely.
that too,
Yeah.
just
I definitely think that. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
think they're props. I mean, I think about that constantly. How do you explain in 10, 15 years when the kids are old enough to understand, oh, I was clearly hugging a stranger child on the card, but you're not really visible. Like, what is that?
If the kids exist, which I think they do, there's going to be a lot of, because we've said this about the Kardashian kids, there's going to be a lot of issues going on in their heads. They're going to have a lot of
to children that are raised by narcissists. What happens to them?
They
We
write
don't
books
know
like Mommy
because-
Dearest.
we don't really know because we are in the generation of that happening right now. So we're going to find out in 10, 20 years. Right now, we know what happens to child actors.
But there are narcissists that have been.
I'm talking about
Parent.
the generation that monetizes their kids on camera.
Right.
Like this. Like
Right.
we know what happens to child actors for TV. But this is the generation where people are like, they'll take a picture in a Target and then a monetized Target. You know, that's we're in that generation. So let's finish this, Stephanie.
Because she seems open. Yeah, let's see. She was sort of coming over this way. So let's see if we can grab her.
And you know the mayor, Victor Gordo, well. Maybe he can, make the introduction.
Right. Okay. We're getting body checks, though. Mayor, do you want to say a couple words? Can we grab you briefly? How is it to have Prince Harry and Princess Markle here, Meghan here?
Well, it's great people, great personalities, and
Why would they ask that? I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't, but why would they ask that?
No, same page.
Hard for them to come out here and meet with the first responders, meet with the people who are affected, is very important. They really buoyed the spirits of the first responders. We visited the command post at the Rose Bowl, and people were very happy to see them.
Yeah.
Can I make a comment about this? So
Yes.
I've been watching the news, and the news are saying that these first responders work 12 hours and have a break for 12 hours. So either these people that greeted them were on a break or they were working. If they were on a break, they literally had to take time away from resting, eating, relaxing before they go and do this really heavy, really hard work. Or the work that they should have been, or that they would have been doing is being spread now across a group of people. I mean, the selfishness of all of it is beyond anything. And the belief that their presence is gonna lift the spirits of people, absolutely not.
Exactly.
No, it's ridiculous. I've never.
Where are his priorities? I'm sorry,
Can I
but
just say
where
that the mayor is the one who cut the funding for the fire and the water and all of that. This guy, the governor, Newsom, is the one who cut the funding. This mayor works basically for the governor. And let's not forget that Gavin Newsom's the one who came out in defense of Harry and Meghan when their Archwell went delinquent. How many other companies in California that went delinquent had the governor step up and give them a news conference?
Well, also look at who they were able to stand next to in this line. Look,
the
who
mayor didn't say one word about Jennifer Garner. She was out there for hours before Harry and Meghan got there.
Because Jennifer Gardner doesn't give a crap about publicity. She was actually there because she lives in Pacific Palisades. But there we go. There's Gavin Newsom's wife.
There's his wife.
Next to Harry and Meghan. Gee, I wonder how that happened.
You guys, is this giving you Sophie Trudeau vibes?
Yes. But look at all her jewelry too.
Actually, this is giving me Uvalde vibes.
Well, it's giving me that too. But remember how when she was with Corey and she was friends with, I think, Jessica Mulroney and some other people, and the ultimate goal was to climb up the political ladder.
Yes.
Right? Like she became friends with the Trudeaus.
Yes.
And it seems like maybe she's trying to pull the same thing here.
Well, good luck, because Gavin Newsom is the most hated man right now in America.
He's going to be out. He is going to be out at the next election.
Going to be out. People are done. They are fed up. And whether you live in California or not, I think people are just fed up with that fakery. And we don't support people that cozy up to Harry and Meghan. He might be the best politician in the world. We don't trust people like that.
Oh,
we're done.
Here's the video where if you slow it down, you'll see that Harry turns around, waves at the camera, because remember, that's supposed to be a secured area.
Yeah.
And then he leans into Meghan. Camera.
There he goes.
Camera. And then she immediately lets go of Harry right there. Camera.
Yeah.
And she immediately lets
Oh my God. What a bunch of leeches.
And my interpretation of Harry's wave is not to say goodbye, it's to say don't come any more forward.
That's what I think too.
This is where you go away.
Yeah.
You got the footage.
Look, wait, hold on. Something just remember she kept yelling hand. That's what I was thinking of too. I'm surprised she didn't yell hand at him. Columbia.
Yeah. And as far as Sophie Trudeau goes, I discuss her tomorrow also, because it would appear that she has Markled Meghan Markle, because she is not talking about her, having communication with her. And when they asked her about Meghan, she actually said, I don't really know her. And this is after she was on Archetypes.
And
after Meghan claimed that they hung out at the pool together.
Yeah, they took pictures in the dark room at the Soho house.
Not anymore. Something's happened, and Sophie Trudeau wants nothing to do with her.
Well, okay, let's before we let go of you ladies, not the way Meghan lets go of dogs and friends, but revealing. Thank you so much for joining us. Can we plug anything while you're here, girl?
Let's think. Let me think. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do. It's gonna be harder to get rid of me than that, ladies. So I'm gonna do a video. I haven't recorded it yet, but it's analyzing Meghan's words during the Fab 4 interview, because she is so hurt and her ego's bruised, and the words she's saying. So yeah, that's coming out soon on my YouTube channel. So yeah, I would love it if people go and subscribe.
Guys, go subscribe. It's a great YouTube channel. We get a lot of info on there. I steal a lot of videos on there, and I can... we ask first.
It's not stealing if I give it to you openly.
Yes.
You take you,
but
honestly,
please-
all of you take it whenever you want.
Please subscribe, like everything to Revealing
Sue
the
Smith.
Narc.
Sue Smith, what is your dealio, girlfriend?
Well, as usual, you know me, I put out a video 6 days a week because there's
Yep.
always something going on. So tomorrow we've got a lot of the clips that you just saw, plus some other stuff because Travel has just lost another employee. So I think that's number 20 for the Sussex Survivor
Breaking
Club.
news. I didn't know that. Sue just
Yes,
broke
they
the
lost
news.
another the
Okay.
person that was just I think she was there a whole year and a half, and she was like, I'm done, and she quit.
Oh man. Okay. Well, look out for that video because I'm sure it's going to have a lot of gems.
Everybody go over to Sue Smith's
Give her
page.
a sub, and she's also on X. Great, Long Sally. I get
Long Sally.
Long Sally.
Love
Love
Sally.
Sally. Now. Okay, that's everyone. Okay.
Oh wait,
Hey,
wait a second.
Okay.
Here's our triplets.
Do you have anything to
Our triplet.
do you
Woohoo.
have anything to promote?
I'm
Anything?
always up to stuff. You know me.
I don't know.
She's
just-
got everything.
I don't know.
Always
I don't know.
regret
I hear things, but
Oh. You talking about my OnlyFans? No, I'm kidding.
yeah.
No, I just
That's what we should
recorded.
all get an OnlyFans.
Yeah, all three of all triplets.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
The five of us. Yes.
I just recorded some stuff with Revealing the Narc that'll be coming out this week. And now that I found out that they've backed up this show, I mean, more time to make fun of them. Bring it on. It's great. I think it's fantastic.
Man, it's giving us time. It's giving
Let's
us
do
time.
this. I
Love
got
it.
all day and tons of
Love
jokes.
it.
Let's do this.
Love
Yeah.
it.
So
But
everyone,
I'm gonna get with you
Stephanie-
guys soon to see if you feel like recording something. I don't know, going into this Netflix
Yeah.
show. So.
Me.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll get together and make fun of them again.
I want to thank you, ladies, for helping us out with the fundraiser. As always, it's wonderful
Everybody
having
sub-
you on our show.
please get a sub to RHR.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay, it's RHR Jen.
Wait, I just had dental surgery,
Okay,
so
we
you
know
do
that.
it.
That's why I keep asking you if you want to leave. You can. She won't leave.
Okay, cool.
And Revealing and Sue Smith, we love you, girls, and say goodbye, everyone,
Love
to
you.
these fine ladies. We love them.
What number are you
Oh,
at?
one
if you don't mind me asking?
Wait,
What's
what
your
number
number?
are you at before we go?
Oh, sorry.
That's a good question. I'll get it right now.
Are you sure you can read?
I'm trying, dude.
Okay.
You know, surgery's not fun.
Yeah, I know.
It's not fun.
She's a trooper, though.
I am a trooper.
Oh, we're at
Oh my god.
8,000.
Look at this, almost 9,000.
$8,981.
Tell
All
your
because of
parents
you guys.
All
We
'cause of you.
love them.
Yeah.
We love you guys. We
Thank
will
you,
see
everyone.
soon.
Have
I'm
an
not-
amazing-
Lauren and I are going. We're going to say goodbye, but we are saying goodbye to the ladies, the bitches. All right, ladies. Okay, guys, we love you. We'll see you
Honk,
soon.
honk.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye.
ladies.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
I think we're okay. I think it's just us now. All right, bye, bitches. There, Katie R like that. Okay, guys. Do you have any questions for us? Since you've been such a wonderful, awesome audience, and you have given so much to the animals. Now, we want you to know that this fundraiser is going to go on for the next till tomorrow, I believe. So if you didn't catch the live and you want to donate, you can still hit the donate button if you're watching this in a couple hours.
on that.
I know, I like it. I'm going with it. But do you have any questions that we will gladly answer or make fools out of ourselves? Because as a thank you,
am on pain medication.
yes, Stephanie
So ask me anything.
had dental surgery. Okay, Kate,
Ask me anything.
we are at 9,131.
Oh dear God! Thank you
Just-
so much.
Yeah, if
so
you're
much.
just joining us,
my parents will be
we are giving
matching that.
We
God.
are teaming with YouTube to do a fundraiser for
What are you
there's a
doing,
string
man?
in the back.
Oh.
Do a fundraiser for the Humane Society of the United States, and they are getting hands on the ground to help with all of the animals. that are being afflicted by the wildfires in California right now. The horrible. We are not just walking around with camera crews. We're actually doing. And we found out that the Humane Society is actually helping the smaller rescues on the ground, and they're helping with all the animals, the rats, the bats, the horses, dogs, cats, everything. So let's see if you guys have any questions for us. I'm getting that. Oh, sorry. Did someone have a question?
God, it's like.
Hi, Stephanie. Who's Nancy's boyfriend? I swear to God, she's just because she's on pain medication does not mean she will give.
There's so many.
That's not good. That's fine, but not that
stop.
question.
You need to calm down.
Love the twins. Yes. More than the grifters right now. Yes. And we are and we're making sure that it's not going through the middleman that is Archwell. Just waiting on you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I wanted to ask that too. I'm sorry. What did you want to ask too? Thank you, Mom and Dad, for the donation. Yes. We love helping animals around here. This is something that happens every year, maybe not to this extent.
You guys,
but there should always be funding and supplies to help. I agree.
I really want to thank every single person who has donated tonight. I mean, this is a big deal.
How can I subscribe to Revealing? I can put her link in the.
Oh, just go to Revealing.
Sometimes it's hard to find on YouTube. I
Really?
once tried looking for it. Yeah, I'll put the link. Okay, I'm also going to put
the link.
I'm also going to put a link of other smaller rescues that you can donate to if you don't want to donate to the Humane Society. If you just came here to donate to us, if you just came here to donate or spend time with us. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Hey, Stephanie, who's your favorite YouTuber?
Nancy.
Okay. That's great. See, I told you when she's on pain medication, she gets very nice and lovey to me.
Nancy.
Meg C. Bye, everyone. Donated yesterday via your link. Thank you very much. And if you didn't donate, that's fine. We just appreciate everybody. This is the best community. Question: do you think Meg is going to edit her cooking show, and what changes do you think she'll make since it's not coming out till March? Yes, 100%. Do I think Megan is going? I didn't want you to close out the show.
Jeez.
Steph's got the
Man, what is wrong with you?
Sorry. Yes, I do 100% think Megan is going to edit the show. 100%. 1000%. Yeah, I think she's taking the time.
We were her focus group.
Yes. 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think she's going to do changes. I think she's going to maybe get bigger celebrities. I think that didn't cut it. I think Mindy Kaling might have called her agent and said, "What gives?
Can you adopt the displaced animals?" This is the hard part, guys.
That's a good question, though.
You can't. If you're in another state, you cannot adopt
animals that go
from
to
California.
Yes,
if they transfer them, like we got Brody from the Asher House. Yes. So if you want to adopt, you need to get on the website and check who is transporting the animals out of the state.
Yeah. So if you don't live in California, if you do live in California, call up any local shelter, because unfortunately Gavin Newsom is a jerk and will not sign the bill that has come to his desk so many times about having a no-kill policy like we do in Oregon. It is illegal we have no-kill shelters here. Unfortunately, California has some of the highest kill shelters. So that's why it's really important whenever we do a rescue at the end of our show and we say give to these smaller rescues, they're the ones who are transporting the animals out of the high kill states like Texas and New York and California, and they're bringing it to places like Oregon. so people like us can adopt. Because unfortunately, I tried it. Like I mean, I've tried. I've called up places in Texas and been like, I'll be on a plane, and they're like, no, you have to have a Texas driver's license.
Which twin is the oldest?
I am by 1 minute.
By 1 minute, but technically, I am the oldest. If
Yes.
you want to go technically wise.
Yes.
Because my mom had a C-section.
Yeah, she was supposed to have
So if she had a natural birth, I would have popped out first.
Okay, we are almost at 10K. This is our final push. Do you want us to sing a song? Stephanie is literally elevated. I am telling you, if you guys want to get elevated, get dental surgery, because obviously that is the way to get elevated.
Some sort of surgery. It doesn't matter at this point.
Call me Nancy. I'm a Texas resident. I know. Could I next time someone just said call me? I'm a Texas
almost
resident.
I
know.
Amazing.
God, you guys are amazing.
You guys are amazing. This is you. This is you.
Philip
this
tried
is
to eat
your
Nancy
channel.
in the womb.
This
Nancy
is your
tried to.
channel.
I did try to eat Stephanie in the womb.
That's not true because I was the.
What was that thing from The Office? Dwight goes. He goes. I absorbed my twin. Now I have the power, the strength of a grown man and a fetus.
Maybe I will sing. Let's sing. Okay, maybe an animal song. Here, I'll get to. I'll find one. Give me a
Culver
minute.
City, please.
Okay.
I think Nancy's boyfriend is Dave Foley. That would be a very good guess. You're close. You're close.
You're warm.
You're warm.
You're warm.
Very warm.
Very warm.
I wish. My boyfriend loves it when I do this, where I'm like I always say things like Dave would ever look at me. He does not like that, but I still do it. Sing a song about the animals. What's the Dr. Dolittle? I did. We're going to do an episode on what Mike Zero had to say. Mike Zero is going, if you guys don't follow Mike Zero, he is going hardcore on Meghan Markle. And again, this is just an example of how like people that normally would not talk about her, discuss her, are completely going after her. It's great. But like, I love Mike Zero. He does a lot of good content on Rachel Ziegler. And, do you know the Dr. Dolittle song? I don't think I know it.
Man.
I don't think I even know how to start it. Oh, if you can walk with
just chill out, man. I love how she does it before. I love Nancy.
I can sing that. Barry Manilow. But it never rains in Southern California.
I know.
When
this might
it
be too hard for
pours,
you.
Man, it pours.
This might be too
I think
hard
I know
for you.
it.
Okay.
It's Rex Harrison.
Talk to the animals. Just imagine it.
Chatting with a chimp or chimpanzee. Imagine talking to a tiger, chatting with a cheetah, or what a neat achievement. You don't know it.
No.
Okay. That's what
So you know it, so go.
I tried, but okay.
What's wrong?
If we could talk to the animals, learn their language. Guys, I don't think we could go on. 70 is just having a good old time, and
Nancy,
and I don't know. I know, but you keep hitting
Here,
it.
you sing it.
Okay, here we go.
You sing it.
All right.
And I'll just back you up. Whoa, what happened?
I'm not going to do that one.
Let's
Let's do one we both know. We'll do one we both know.
What would that be?
How about we do
Culver
this?
City.
No, we'll do Back to the Beach, since we know it so
Oh,
well.
dear.
We know it so well. How come you have this picture of Michelle and I?
Because I have your phone.
Oh, you have my old phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, how come you have old pictures of mine on here?
I love that she doesn't remember that.
I know.
Nancy's memory's gone.
Yes.
It's gone, 'cause she's gone. Are we at 10,000?
Are we at 10,000? Can Stephanie?
Oh, I'll sing that.
What is it?
I'll walk with you.
Nancy, we're gonna
just
do Back
let
to
me-
the Beach. We're gonna
Okay.
do Back to the Beach.
Shit.
I don't know that song. That's why I didn't want to do it.
Baby boo. Oh,
Okay.
Stephanie on pain meds is pretty funny and so happy.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. This is
Where's the
lyrics?
They don't have
You
it.
moron. Yes, you can get. Oh my god,
don't-
this girl.
It scares me that you don't know it. You don't know
I think
it?
it's funny that she doesn't know the lyrics. I think that's so funny.
Guys, we want to thank you so much for having us hit $10,000. This is amazing. All of this, thank God, is going to the animals because I would not want to receive a dime of the last 10 minutes of this telecast. Okay, that's not it, but that's not it. You can't find the lyrics. It's not popular enough. It's not it. That's not it. That's if you play that, we're gonna get demonetized.
Oh, you're so annoying.
Can I go back to what I had? We know it. No, that's the whole movie. That's the whole movie. There you go. Okay, this is one of the greatest movies ever made.
We're losing it.
Wasn't
Worry about tomorrow. Will it be as good as yesterday? I just look in your direction. And then I'm glad for what we have today. What I like about a love song is that you never can wear it out. You and I are like a love song. In the end, we always work it out. So we go on forever. Oh, let the world go crazy. As long as we're together, I know that something's there forever. And again and again. Some things last forever. And again and again. We go on. We have made a million memories, each a shining diamond in my mind. What I like about the future, so the memories that we're gonna find. Oh, we go on forever. Oh, let the world go crazy. As long as we're together, I know that something's there forever. And again and again, they're taking Gilligan. Something's there forever. And again and again. Remember. That's it. Okay. That's the last song. That's the end.
I never heard of this song, of
It's
course.
from-
That's why I wanted to do my Copacabana.
This is from To the Beach. The ending credits, Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello.
Don't know
One of
why
the
she would do
greatest
that.
songs. We are going to say goodbye. We want to thank everybody for this awesome live fundraiser. You guys are so awesome. Can you
Let's get the final count.
Stephanie's going to get the final count, but 100% of the proceeds of this live fundraiser go directly to the Humane Society of the United States, who are helping the animals of the fires in California, the devastating fires in California, something that Harry and Meghan are not doing, which is helping. And that's what we're doing. Does anyone have a number? Stephanie's trying to get it, but
oh wow, we're almost at 10,000.
Yeah.
God, what are you doing?
I was turning it down because you had the volume up.
You weren't. You were holding it like this.
Okay.
Okay, so we are at 9,804 dollars.
If you are just joining us and you are wondering why the last 10 minutes have sounded like this, Stephanie had dental surgery 2 days ago, and she is on Vicodin. And I told her, I was the one who said,
Is that the reason you picked that song?
Yes, that's the reason I picked it.
Because I'm trying to figure out why you picked the song.
I apologize. Okay, so we want to thank everybody for joining us. Stephanie is now going to rest because she has had dental surgery. It is true. She took a picture of it.
I want to thank everybody who has joined our chat today.
You can still give.
Gosh, according to Taz, R, Jen, Revealing, and Sue Smith, thank you guys so much for coming on and being with us today.
And thanks for being a trooper, even though you had dental surgery.
Thank you.
Yeah, we wanted to get the money. We wanted to get the money to them fast, and we knew that this would be the quickest way.
It's only dental surgery.
Yes. Okay, guys, we love you, and hopefully we will see you very soon if YouTube does not take us down forever.
Wait,
what? No, I'm just joking. I'm just making a joke.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys.
When the jokesters on medicine.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're screwed.
We're screwed when the person that writes the one who writes the jokes is screwed.
Okay, guys, seriously, we love you.
Thank you so much.
We're
at 10,000.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
All that money is going to go to the animals, and our parents are going to match the donation.
Yes,
so thank you so much. We love you so much.
We love you
will
guys.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.
Mwah. Love you.